don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top.
Goddamn. My bad, y'all. I did all that shit and I was muted. My bad. For real, my bad. Okay, let's start all over again. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome to the bird section. Oh! Sorry about that, y'all. I was really on something else right quick. But I'm ready to jump in this, and as you guys come in, please hit the like and subscribe button. So much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Then again, is it really? You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, let's bring to the stage. Shout out to my man King DV is in the building. What up?
What up? What's going on, Eagles family?
Tell me about.
Hope everybody's having a good. Hope everybody having a good day, because there's a lot to talk about, like you said. But it's really not a lot to talk about. We're just grasping things out of the air at this point.
Right. Shout out to Eagles Drew is in the building. What up?
What's up? What's happening, family? What's happening?
Hey, listen, everybody, as you come in, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. DV, I completely forgot to add your damn channel link in the description.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll start putting it in there. I'll start putting it in the chat as things go on. Shout out to Fells is in the building.
What up,
big dog?
Leo? What up, DV?
What's up, Sergeant?
What's good? What's good, Lieutenant?
You know what I'm saying?
Good, fellas?
Shout out to all our people that's in the chat. Shout out to Logan Motorsports, Jimbo.
Yes,
hey, Nina. Hamid Abdulaziz is in the building. Nina
up,
Austin is here. Richard
Jimbo.
Greer, what up, big dog?
Jimbo.
You know what I'm saying? We got everybody. Yeah, boy.
Yes, sir. Sean,
Bruce
what up?
Banners in the building.
What up,
You know
Bruce?
what I'm saying? You know, we got lots. Sean
What
Smith.
up?
Shout out to
What
Sean
up,
Smith
brother?
is in the building.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? I'm loving the energy that everybody's coming in here with and everything like that. So much to talk about. You know,
Let's
of course,
get it.
you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, everybody, I know y'all seen these little rankings and stuff like that when it comes
Excluded. What up?
to the
Let's go,
offense. Shout out to Tony Goldbergs is in the building. Excluded
What up,
Trash is
Tony?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all saw how they got one ranked and everything like that. Here's, you know, at the end of the day, we could peel that shit back a bit, because when you look at the 16 people that the 16 QBs they have ranked ahead of Jalen. It's like, okay, this is all right. We know what this is. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the point? Look, those 16 ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? All but what one got more Super Bowls than one. All we care about is wins or losses. You want to put them at 17? Go ahead. You ain't gonna do nothing but piss them the fuck off. Now I know we're gonna probably end up going to the Super Bowl now. You know what I'm saying? We got one of them kind of our QB is one of them kind of people. You piss them off. You say enough things about them, and you piss them the hell off. Watch out. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. With that, King DB, go ahead, man. Take us to what you think, bro?
Right.
Fellas, I'm ready to blow. I'm ready to explode,
I know, man. Happy Tuesday to everybody.
You know, happy Tuesday, yo. Go ahead. Oh shit. Hey, everybody back up, y'all. Back up. DV,
hold up, bro.
Watch out, y'all. Watch out.
Give
it to him, DV. Give it to him.
Do you have the list available or something like? You know,
I can get it.
You have that available.
Oh
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I got you.
As far as the list, man, you know, from my standpoint, you know, I think it's BS, total BS. I think that you got two quarterbacks in the top 10 that has won Super Bowls, Patrick Mahomes and Matthew Stafford. Besides them, they have none of those other quarterbacks have done anything. Number one. Number two, I gotta look at it from Jalen Hurts' standpoint, and Jalen Hurts basically told us like he don't care what haters say, let him keep coming. It fuels him. One and two, he's just going to continue to play the game that he's known how to play. Now, all I need him to do is really to just master this offensive scheme, a Sean Mannion scheme. What I need him to do is just continue to do what he's doing, protect the football and all that. Because once you try to make him one of those gunslingers, you've seen how it turned out in 2023 when he was starting to play hero ball because the defense was trash. He started being up there with the ass Prescotts of the world in interceptions. So you don't want that. You want him to continue to do his thing and just have a master class at how this offense needs to work. You know, they got guys over him that has been in this offense, like Jordan Love. You know, I don't understand how Jordan Love is over him because he throws a pretty ball and things like that. Is Jalen Hurts is the best passer in the league? No, not by far. But when you talk about wins and losses, when does not that have, you know, become the argument? The argument is who actually put on for their team and put awards and accolades and all the in the building. Jalen Hurts is one of those ones. Everybody else, you got Josh Allen at number one. Josh Allen had 3 to 4 turnovers the last time we seen him play. You know, then on top of that, you got Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, he fumbles. He fumbles the rock all the time, and he's not making it to the AFC Championship or anything. I think he only made it there. No, I don't even think he made it there once, if I'm not mistaken.
Not at all, DB.
Right.
Not at all.
But then you got Joe Burrow in the top 5. And Joe Burrow is like I said it on my live, like Joel Embiid of the league. Like, you know, when he's on the field, like he's amazing. He can throw the ball, he can put up the numbers and everything like that. But then, you know, his the best ability is availability, like I said before. And we're talking about Joe Burrow at number 6.
Wait a minute, this is the wrong one.
Oh, this is the wrong one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we talk about Joe Burrow in the top 5 because when I seen him was top 5. You got Caleb Williams. He had one good year. Drake May had one good year with a weak schedule. We all admit to that. But then we sitting up there talking about Jalen Hurts can't throw the rock with somebody that had a great rookie year. Can't take that away from Jaden Daniels. You got the quarterback from Tampa Bay. You got him in there. Over Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is ranked 17th out of the starting quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts is the hatred needs to stop on this quarterback. But it won't. It's going to continue. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Every single time AJ Brown or Drake May open their mouth, it's going to lead back to Jalen Hurts. Every single time one of those, because I was just watching a video earlier, and the dude was basically saying that we got them ranked like this because Jalen they throw the football well, and
it sounds made up. It sounds all made up,
right? But where does that lead to wins though? Like 4,000 yards, 5,000 yards is not going to get me the wins. Dakota Rain Prescott. Who else? Justin Herbert. That's another one that was in the top 10. That I'm like, he hasn't even won a playoff game. He's 0-3. Dak Prescott is 2-5 in the playoffs. Never seen an NFC championship. So why are we sitting up here talking about them like, oh, they the greatest passer of the football? But then you go back in time, winning was the logic of who's the top quarterbacks. But now you see now it's just like, okay, one's not everything. It's just about who can sit up there and bring asses to seats in the stadiums, and then all of a sudden, that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, where you get
jersey sales.
Jersey sales and all that. But when you get Jalen Hurts in the picture, Jalen Hurts don't care about nothing but wins. Because at the end of the day, and a lot of people said this, I've said this. If you stop, this is my last take on this, so I'll let somebody else go. But
you cooking,
when you stop the league right now, let's say the NFL like just die. None of these guys that they're talking about is like a Dan Marino, so you can't say, oh, they're going to go to the Hall of Fame because of their numbers. The only ones that's going to be remembered is the ones that actually went there to the mountaintop and completed this the mission. So Joe Burrow been there once, and Joe Burrow didn't complete the mission, so he's down there with the Brock Purdy's and all them. He didn't complete this mission. Our guy didn't complete the mission the first time. He came back. That's why when he sat up there after last season, and he looked at Nick Sirianni and he said, we'll be back. I believe it.
Now, shout out to, first and foremost, shout out to Theo who's in the building. What up, Theo?
What up, Theo?
What up, gentlemen?
Good.
And we got to give a quick shout out to Warren McKee with the Eagles Collective
Podcast.
What up,
Warren?
is in the
What's
building.
good? What's happening?
Now, listen, everybody, again, as y'all come in here,
do.
you will see the links to Warren and Drew's channels in the description. Again, apologies to DV for not putting his in the description. I wasn't thinking. But there's also a link to my Discord, to the Bird Section Discord server as well. Go ahead and friend me up in Discord, because we're gonna be doing it all. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
You got it connected, Leo?
What, my Discord?
No. The channel.
Yeah. I got you.
Oh, okay.
I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So make sure all y'all go up there. Make sure y'all sub up. Hit the like button. We got a lot of people here right now, and we about to dig into it. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask Warren, Warren, I know you got something to say about all this shit that we have seen with these rankings and everything. Go ahead, dog.
Man, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. It's giving everybody something to talk about.
For sure.
It's starting conversations, and they just don't realize it's just adding more fuel to the fire, bro. That's all it's doing. Like that's all it's doing. Like I believe in my quarterback. Like I know when we go somewhere, we go into the playoffs or better. Right. So a lot of these teams really can't say that about their QB at this moment. So I don't care about all that. It's just who's gonna win.
If you look at this list, can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you look at this list, you know what I'm saying? This is still not it, because they got Jalen at great. Okay, hold on, y'all. My bad.
I got you.
You got it, DV?
Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this.
I keep trying to find.
I am fucking amazed that they put Dak Prescott at 6.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? There you go. Can you see it, Theo?
I can.
Okay.
And I'm questioning whoever put Dak Prescott at number 6 and their judgment.
See, let me tell you something. That right there proves DV's point. You understand what I'm saying? Because Dak Prescott had a lot of yards, but that dude was 7-9-1 and was on tape telling everybody we fucking suck. Okay.
Right.
So it tells you that the priority has shifted, because when you talk about winning and everything like that, that takes the conversation down to 2.
Yeah.
Correct.
Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, who's not even in the top 10. He's not even in the top 15.
Yeah, I feel like this list needs to be a little bit reorganized here. So I would put Pat probably at number 1 here. I put Matthew at 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Stafford, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's put Josh. We'll put Josh at like 4, and we'll put Burrow at 5. Then I put Lamar at 6. I put Jared at 7. Let's move Dak down to 10. Move Caleb up to 8. I mean, yeah, this can be reorganized. Like the number 2, number 3 move up, and then we could just move everything down a little bit.
So no Jalen in there either.
I wouldn't at this time, though. If I had to, I would probably replace him with Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I think putting Caleb Williams in there early.
Yeah,
like that,
I feel
after
like
a rookie
that's
year.
it's a bold move.
Now
Like-
remember, they do this every year. Remember, it was C.J. Stroud, then it was Jaden Daniels. Now it's Caleb Williams. So
Well, I mean,
we know this rotation.
yeah, and then Justin Herbert, how does he keep like?
Yeah, somehow Justin Herbert just exists somehow.
And listen, I'm not saying this because I want to pick a bone with you. I got a bone to pick or nothing like that. But I am genuinely curious. Okay, how is it that with the accomplishments that Jalen Hurts has done in his first 7 years in the league, how is it that he did not make your top? He didn't make it into your top 10 of QBs. I don't care where, but he's just not even in your top 10. So what makes him fall out of? What makes him not a top 10 quarterback to you? Because it's not winning, right? It's not about winning because, right?
Well, personally, for me, right,
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'd probably put Jalen at number 10. I don't think he had his best season last year. I think we can all agree on that. Last year was not his greatest season. So I wouldn't say top. I would say he's near top. Like if I would hover around 10 or 11 for me. Personally.
Yeah, but he had
I'm purely basing it on the last season.
That's so basing it on last season, Dak Prescott had a better season than Jalen Hurts.
No, I wouldn't say
we
that.
talking
because I'm taking winning into account here.
Well, that's when they made this list at the very top. It says that it's removing their resumes. Like it's removing the winning, the Super Bowls. It's removing all of them.
Okay.
Oh,
It is.
Okay.
That's the. That was. When you look at it, it says it removes all of that stuff. It's just simply. Yeah, if you were a franchise owner. Yeah, if you were a franchise owner and you had to pick a quarterback, which quarterback would you start your franchise with?
So
that's what it's based off of.
That makes it now the list completely makes sense to me.
That brings some context.
Because I really like Joe Burrow coming out of college. I thought Joe Cool was the shit.
Oh yeah, no, definitely 2019 Burrow. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Now, speaking on that point, then we got to get rid of Justin Herbert. We gotta. Justin Herbert.
You taking him out of the top 10 altogether?
Yep, I got to take him. Look, I like Jim Harbaugh, and I know what he did. I know what he does for quarterbacks, but I don't think Justin Herbert's it. I just don't.
You think even with the couple of years with Jim Harbaugh, he still has you don't think he's the
I don't. I think he's certainly better than Tua.
Right.
Because that's the whole controversy with Justin Herbert was him and Tua. But I don't think he's ready yet to be that NFL quarterback. I feel like he should have had more time to prepare.
Right. Okay. Well,
No.
real quick, shout out to Marcus Blackman is in the building.
Hey, what up, Marcus?
Shout out to
Coyote.
Coyote. Philly D
Philly
is in
D,
the building.
yeah.
What up, y'all?
Yes,
What up? What up?
sir.
What up? All right, go ahead. Go
Music
ahead. Go
Tiger.
ahead, Theo.
What up, Andrew?
Hey, y'all, again, as y'all coming in here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Even consider becoming a channel member. You get a carton's worth of content for the price of a Lucy. Shout out to Anthony Berry on that one again.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yeah.
And but go ahead, Theo. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Drake May and Caleb Williams. I feel like we could probably get rid of both of those two. Now, for Drake May specifically, I'm gonna address that first. Yes, he did get you to the Super Bowl, and don't get me wrong, I think he did fantastic last year.
Right. Thanks,
But I feel a season incoming where he's gonna have a CJ Stroud season one of these days, where he just falls off tremendously. So I see that incoming. I certainly don't wish it upon him, but I just see it coming.
Right.
Caleb Williams, I think it's too early. I think it's both too early for Drake May and Caleb Williams. Look, I think Matthew Stafford, I think certainly deserves to be there. Absolutely. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Patrick, and Josh. I think they all deserve to be within the top 10 if you're specifically, picking for a team.
Right.
The last 5, I personally would put Jared at number 6 simply because of the reliability with Jared most of the time. Like I understand, he has those games where he's gonna get those fucking 3 to 5 pick games. I understand that, but overall, he's relatively consistent for a quarterback. Dak Prescott. I don't know. That's the biggest thing for me with Dak Prescott. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
I really just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Would I take him over Jordan Love? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. I think Jordan Love is mid. I don't think think the world of Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Dak certainly has enough talent to replace a lot of the quarterbacks on this list, but I don't think he deserves. I think top 15, sure, but I don't know with Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Drew, what do you got, man?
Well, you know what? I'm glad that Warren added some context.
I'm trying to get it up there now.
Yeah, because I wasn't clear as to what the context of the list, like where they were coming from, the perspective they were coming from. And now that we have some context, that helps me. Right. So if we're going off of just last year's performance, then I can see where they would justify putting Jalen at that number, although I don't disagree with it. I think he should, be like within the top 10 or right outside. For me, when I was, I don't know if you guys watched Lord Brunson today.
I saw it, and he made a good point. But now that I know this, it's different. I think
it's different. But he made a tremendous point. But I think it still applies to this because why do we have to move? We're continuously moving the goalpost. We're putting out a list saying, "Oh, it's like when you hear fans say, well, let's forget about winning. Right. Let's not add winning. Like you have to add winning. That's a part of the stat. That's a part of the resume. You can't take that out. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, if you want to put it that way in terms of just performance from last year, I mean,
oh shit.
I'm not tripping off of it. It doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, guys, the thing that matters.
Come back, man. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I actually
no worries.
TV out.
The thing the thing that matters to me is results. This is a result driven league,
Right.
and we know that Jalen Hurts, he produces. Bottom line, he produces, and there's guys on that list outside of Stafford and Patty. Those guys don't produce. I mean, it's just a given. I mean, Joe Burrow's going on how many years now? He's been to a
Sorry
Super
about
Bowl?
that, DV.
I believe it's
Oh, we
it's
said
either
9
3
or
or
10.
4.
How many years?
Oh, you said since the Super Bowl? I thought they was
No, I mean,
19.
how many total years has Burrow been in the league?
I thought it was 9 or
He
10.
came in the 2020 draft because he
think
won
he
the
Joe
Natty
Burrow?
in
So
19.
going on 7.
So going on 7 years.
I
Joe
think it's
Burrow
been
came
3
in
or 4
20,
since
Theo?
he's been to the bowl.
Okay, so he's been to the bowl, right? But outside of that, we haven't seen Josh Allen. Josh Allen last year was his golden opportunity to really, take the league, by the neck and just, dominate. That was his time. Patty was gone, so I don't get it. I don't think Patty should be on the list.
That's what I was about to say. With Patrick Mahomes
He shouldn't be
on
the
there,
list.
and we going based off last year.
He shouldn't be on the list.
Yeah, that's
He had
John.
he had a bad year. He didn't finish the year.
But think about if they take him off, though. Think about it like that. If they take him off, now you got to explain
I
it.
wonder if I got to come in and
Well,
out.
we
'cause I
just
can't
did.
hear Drew.
You didn't finish the league, Patty. You didn't play
have
that
to
well,
stop
Patty.
Fells.
You got to go. What'd you say, Fells?
He can't hear you.
I can are you coming in and out? I can't hear everything you saying. That's why I was like,
What
it felt
is
like I
that just
was
for you or
talking
for
over.
everybody?
I'm
Oh,
not
no,
sure.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Y'all
Fellas, you
heard
good now?
everything? I'm gonna drop out, come back in.
Okay, that works.
All right, cool, fellas.
Yeah. It's not. I think Patty shouldn't be on the list. And see, this is where we see the biasness. Is Patty's only on the list because of his success. He didn't finish his season last year. He didn't play all particular well. So why is he on the list at number 2? Jalen should be given the same grace because outside of Patty within the last, his last 6 years, no one has seen more success than Jalen. So why isn't he in the top 10? Why are there quarterbacks on here that missed the playoffs back-to-back years and have been in the league 11 years and is on the list?
What?
I'm confused.
Yeah, now that you're saying that, you make a good point. And I'll take this from the 803 Hitman here. You could include Lamar in that conversation as well. He only played 13 games.
There you go.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think out of all the quarterbacks, he had the least amount of yards, right?
Yeah, real
I
quick,
believe
shout
so.
out to Linda Conyers is in the building. She sent the $5 super chat. She said Dallas fans love stats and lists. They don't want wins. They celebrating a QB rated at top 6 with only 7 wins, with the kicker responsible for 2.
But my thing is, it don't really, honestly, fellas, this don't really do anything for me.
It
like
doesn't.
that list really don't do anything just because this is kind of what we expect. Like, we expect people to not look at Jalen Hurts as that type of quarterback. Hell, they didn't look at Troy Aikman as that type of quarterback. Like, they didn't even look at him like that. They look at him as a quarterback that had a team around him. So, I just sit back and just realize all they trying to do is just keep conversation going until the season starts. That's all.
But to LB's point, though, that's the same thing they did with Troy Aikman.
Yeah. So
why did you work with Troy Aikman? What Troy Aikman had Moose Johnson, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin been running.
It's because there is no social media. There is no social media. There's no. It wasn't. If they saw this, they saw it in the papers, or they heard it on the radio. Like this is.
So
if
Troy would have did what he did, if Troy would have did what he did in today's media, he would be getting the Jalen Hurts effect because not a lot of passes. Got a team around them, all that shit, right?
Jalen is Troy Aikman.
I know that's what I'm saying.
He's Aikman. What are we talking about here, folks? He's Aikman.
How about this, Leo? If Jalen Hurts, if this Eagles team was around that time in the 90s, it would be looked at as the trophies rather than the stats. He would be
Right.
looked at differently.
Right.
Absolutely.
So Jalen's success came like a couple of decades too late.
Back when people were using the
Back
yellow
when
pages, yeah.
when wins were more important than stats.
When they had cords on the phones, yeah.
Yes, when they had
Nigh on yesteryear.
Yeah, the kind me and Drew grew up.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Having the phone in the car was considered like
bougie
a luxury.
It was.
Oh my God, the brick
And
phones.
Fells, me, Drew, and
Yes,
Fells.
sir.
Back in the time when me, Drew, and Fells came up, you young
Yeah, we
motherfuckers.
the old
Oh
heads.
yeah.
Back when they
Yo,
couldn't
with
make
the
rings like the ones the Eagles got. That's
Right.
Exactly.
y'all saw what
Exactly.
Landon Dickerson said. He was like, "Y'all
I
got
I
five,
saw that.
but this one's bigger than all five
This
of
one
them."
bigger than all of them.
He ain't wrong. He ain't
Not at
wrong.
all.
He ain't
It's just
wrong.
it's real crazy. It's real crazy that everybody talks about the comparison between Jalen Hurts and Troy Aikman and how everything will come about. Now let's look at it, right? So I would say that Sam Darnold or Drake May last season, they had like a Troy Aikman type of season, whereas though that the team around them was great and all that type stuff.
Right.
But then when it comes here's the thing, the kicker, if it was Troy Aikman in a situation, I feel like that Troy Aikman would not get the same scrutiny as Jalen Hurts does.
Oh,
I really
facts.
believe that. I feel like that.
Right.
And LB did alluded to it for someone. I'm gonna take it a little further though. I feel like that it's because of how Jalen Hurts is as a player. He doesn't get rattled. He's even killed at all times. He can have under 100 yards passes as long as we win the game. That's basically what they like. Okay, he's getting these accolades. He's sitting up there at the Super Bowl. What was that? The last Super Bowl before we won. And he's sitting up there with the jacket on with Troy Aikman, with Steve Young and all of them, right? And they're like, what is he doing there? I'm like, he's there because he won. He's winning. He's winning. At the end of the day, that's what it was all about. Now, when it comes to the yards and everything, and I know Theo said that, they take away the Super Bowls and the championships and all that. They have to change that narrative. It doesn't make it more plain for that list. Because, like y'all just said, Patrick Mahomes had an awful season. Dak Prescott was 7-9-1. Shout out to Linda Connors for reminding me that he did not have a playoff run at all. And the guys that, and then it was so crazy because it does this in every other sport. If you sit up there and you think about it, not Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. Josh Allen had the clear path to get to the Super Bowl. No Patrick Mahomes, and he had a clear pathway.
Road.
And he fumbled the rock, and he fumbled that game, and we still giving him the number one treatment. It's crazy how the narrative changed for one quarterback, but not for everybody else. It's insane to me, and we looking at it as, oh, we making excuses for Jalen Hurts and everything like that. But no, this quarterback actually has a lot of skin in the game by the accolades that he came up with, or he came out with. He has all those things, and then you sit up there and be like, oh well, they're gonna put guys like Caleb Williams in there. They're gonna put Drake May in there for having one good season. They're gonna put guys like Jaden Daniels over him and everything. That's the narrative because they want Jaden Daniels to try to dethrone Jalen Hurts in that NFC East. It's not happening. They still got hope because it's always their year that Dakota Rain Prescott and the Cowboys is going to dethrone Jalen Hurts. It's a chance that we can actually take that one more straight year, and then if we don't, we've seen years where Dak Prescott actually had the reins of the NFC East and wet the bed in the first round or the second round. He throws picks in the biggest moments, and we're giving these guys the glory. And then, like Linda said, you got so many Cowboys fans giving it all the glory and all that, but where does that lead to? Like, this list really don't make no sense. We really don't have too much to talk about. So of course we're going to sit up there and talk about this list, but the way that they're persuading and skewing up people's mindsets of, oh, take winning out of it. When did football in any sport not become about winning? How do you be great?
Exactly.
How do you be great? Now we can talk about yards all day and all that. I sit up there agree with you that Jalen Hurts don't put up the gaudy numbers or anything like that. But when you need him to make a throw, when you need him to throw across the middle, the deep ball pass, that percentage is there. If you need him to will your team back, we've seen that. Watch with the fan eye. You see that he does that. But I can name the five guys on that list that can't do it. Dak Prescott is one, Josh Allen is another, not Joe Burrow, because we seen Joe Burrow get to the mountain top.
At least get
Lamar
there.
Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson is another one. You know what I'm saying? That's three. And you've seen because yes, even though that Drake May had a great season last season, Drake May in the playoffs was suspect. And then when he got to the Super Bowl after beating in the AFC Championship, Bo Nix, Broncos, Broncos team. He gets to the Super Bowl and he still wets the bed. And now they're saying that AJ Brown's supposed to come over there and be the savior because the reason why they lost, not because that they was just shutting everything down and that running back was running all over that defense, it's because that they didn't have a number one wide receiver. And they blamed everything on Stephon Diggs. He was the scapegoat. Let's just be honest. So now we're sitting up there taking the whole logic of Drake May not being a great quarterback because now he didn't have a number one wide receiver. It's a narrative game. It's all politics as usual.
Right.
It is.
Wow. Hey, real quick, guys. Let me give a shout out to Sports Junkie. Sports Junkie is a Dallas Cowboy fan. Good brother. Very reasonable. Shout out to Sports Junkie. I don't know if Angry is in here, but yeah, good to see you, Sports Junkie. It's been a minute,
shout
bro.
out to Sports Junkie. What's good, big dog?
Hey, real quick, too, Jim, Philly D brought up a great point, too. I just saw, though I don't think Aikman ever threw for over 4,000 yards.
Yeah, that's Jimbo and Philly.
That was Jimbo?
Both of them.
My bad. Exactly. I mean, what are we doing here, y'all? It's not about, I mean, the yard. Look, I get the stats, man. I get it. But, stats don't, it's not going to win you the games, like
Super
the big
Bowls.
games. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Might win you some money, but
I'm only looking for rings here.
Definitely going to win you some money. But, it's when you look at the stats, I mean, Jalen Hurts is Troy Aikman. They're literally the same person. They're the same player.
Now, Fells, you know what I'm saying? We're 2 weeks exactly, 14 days from training camp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tell everybody what your plans are, how you plan. Because hey, y'all, just so y'all know, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna go since it's only
Sergeant Major
one
Fells
open.
is gonna be at practice. He's gonna be at the training
open
camp,
practice, Sergeant.
Yeah, he going.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some
some
videos and shit too, and send them to Leo.
So we're gonna have a little inside track. But
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What specifically?
First thing I'm looking for is the health of the squad. That's the main key ingredient.
Yes, sir.
I don't need them to work their ass off right now. It's the first open practice and shit like that. But as long as I can see those guys moving around like they healthy, you know what I mean? And I see the young guys getting it in and everybody trying to work on that new system that they had by Minion. I want to see the defense, the new guys that came in, try to learn Fangio's defense, see how they operating, and just go from there. I really don't have no real high expectations of these guys right this second because I'm only really concerned about the health of the squad.
Yeah.
The development of new players, that's going to come gradually as we progress during the rest of the training camp and preseason games and head into the season.
Right.
So I'm just looking for really health. I'll talk about how Campbell look if he get out there. I'll talk about how Makuba look if he get out there. If Lemon and them out there for a little while running around, I'll say something about them guys.
Hey,
but I'm
DV,
really trying to concentrate on the health of the line and the rest of the squad.
Right. Hey, DV, what about you, man? What you looking for? Like when you look at this team during training camp?
I'm going to do training camp and then also going to the open practice myself. I didn't miss last year, but I'm going this year.
So you two gotta hook up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't mind that.
what right. But what I'm looking for is just for first things first, fellas hit it on the nose. The health of that O line. I think that's where it's going to start for me for on offense. Of course, we're going to probably get some because that they're doing it later than all the recent years because it used to be right around Jalen Hurts' birthday. And I only know that because my son's birthday, him and my son's share a birthday. So it used to be around there. Now it's August 25th. So they putting it right between I think some preseason games. So we get to see some things with the eye test on the TV screen and then what we report on as Eagles content creators. But while I'm there, I'm looking to see the health of the offensive line, the scheme, and how they progressed through trials and tribulations going towards the joint practice, training camp, and also they probably already played a preseason game. I'm looking to see how comfortable QB1 is under center with my own eyes in real time. I'm looking at the defense. I'm trying to see how the stunts look with a Grenard prior to Jalen Phillips. I'm looking at the safeties, where they're going to be lined up at, because I feel like I trust the front seven, and I think the front seven can make that defense look at actually playable consistently. It's just a simple fact that I think the simple fact that we should know by the 25th before open practice if we need an alpha in the safety room. I know the secondary, especially the three cornerbacks, I know they're gonna kill it. I already know. But what I'm concerned about is that safety room. I'm concerned about what's going to be the rotation at edge, and then also, of course, I need to know about Jalen Carter. How's them shoulders looking?
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I need to know, because I need to know that he's on board to have a monstrous year to the point where now he got all the motivation he need. His buddy Jordan Davis, his brother, got paid and all that. He got his 5th year picked up. He got a lot of things on his plate right now. He needs to come back and with a vengeance and show everybody that we are who we think he is. That's basically where I'm at with it right now, because right now I don't think that he deserves the biggest bag right now, but he could actually change that narrative as well. I just need to see it for myself. And first things first, I need to see how them shoulders is working. I need to see if Nolan Smith is healthy as well. That's another one, because I feel like the last couple years he really didn't have. He got the ugly in the stick in the health department. So if he's healthy, that rotation and him coming off, coming into the rotation behind Grenard, I need to see him actually pick it up as well. And then hopefully we see BG there.
Yeah, I saw that he was talking about coming back and everything.
Yeah,
just want to say, so on the hunt, he says by the time the open practice happens, 2 preseason games will have been played, Ravens and Patriots. Yeah, we know that. The problem is for us, for the Eagles, we only get 1 open practice. That's it.
Right. Yeah, this the one at the link, right?
Yeah,
that they have like the cheap tickets for everybody.
It's the one time. It's the one time of the whole training camp that they practice. And here's the thing: they don't even do it at NovaCare. They do it at the link.
At the link, right?
It's called NovaCare anymore. It's called something else.
Jefferson
Medical, y'all.
Yeah, Jefferson Medical now. So I'm just saying, we only get the one. Where we get to go in and actually watch them practice, and it ain't even a practice. It's like a little
kind of like a walkthrough type,
like a little walkthrough. They just nobody's tackling,
running things out, no pads.
Shout out to Joe DeMaso. Joe the Pro is in the building. What up, Joe?
What up, Joe? What up, Joe?
What up, boys? Sorry, I'm just driving home from work, having some bad connection, but good to see you guys.
You too, bro. Yes, sir.
You got 14 more days till your squad has their training camp, right?
Yes, sir.
You excited? What you looking for,
down Oxnard. Honestly, I'm just looking at the defense, brother. You know how I am. I just want that defense to be at least top 15, top 20. So we'll see.
Top 15, top 20. That's what you're expecting to come out of it.
Yeah, I think top 10 is a little BS. It's a first system, man. First year system, and everybody's in their first year. First year, 3-4. So I'm going to try to keep my expectations at about 15 to 20.
Okay.
Okay.
So Joe, I got a question for you. Do you think are y'all have open practice and all that stuff usually, right?
Usually, yeah, but I mean with Shoddy, I mean I know it's been less.
Okay.
I know, yeah, I know. Like at the start, it used to be all open, and with Shoddy, he's like trying to restrict that a little bit.
Do you think
Okay.
that with Christian Parker that they're gonna probably refrain from showing a lot of the defense?
You know, I hope they do. I don't know if he has that control. You know what I mean? Because that shit's kind of
Yeah.
always around the team. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
new. And it's
And
new, so
yeah,
you
and
gotta
it's
get them
new.
ready.
Right,
And
right.
Right.
and that's what I feel like with the Eagles. I think with Sean Mannion, he's gonna avoid showing a lot. I
Yeah.
think I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I think it's gonna literally be the bare minimum,
Yep.
Which,
like
which is
basic.
smart, man. You don't want teams
Yeah.
to know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
especially
yeah,
when it comes
Right.
to the offense. There's just so much more with the
for real.
offense. Your defense is kind of it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, and I know they have some scrimmages with the Saints and Rams, so that'll be good. I mean,
Okay.
usually tells you where you're at. Last year we worked horrible against the Rams, and last
Hmm.
year we did horrible. You know what I mean? So kind of tells you where your team's at, where when you're going up against like a dog in the NFC.
Okay.
Mhm.
Drew, real quick, I'm having issues with my shit today, and I'm not
Okay.
able to get to things. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to restart my computer or what have you because it's kind of bugging out. I know I've got some updates that I got to do, so I think that's having an effect.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not able to show it. But if you, I think you can if you see the share screen on your control panel there. You go ahead and put those things up if you want to.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta wait 3 more weeks.
Or Drew,
for
or
my
send it,
crystal.
or text it to Warren. Warren, you can put them up.
Theo, really?
Yeah,
But what do you want to
I'm
put
Yeah,
on
up?
my phone right now. That's
Oh, you
why.
on your phone? Okay,
Yeah, I'm on my
Three.
phone.
okay.
I'm not even at the house to be real with y'all.
Hey y'all, listen real quick again. We got 80 something people up in here. Hit the
Oh
like button.
man.
You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
up.
You
Salute
got
to everybody in
yeah,
the building, man.
yeah. We
Thank
got
y'all for
85
showing up.
people in the
Yes,
building,
sir.
y'all.
That's dope,
You
y'all.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
How many likes we got?
hit them likes up. Get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it ain't 85.
No.
It need to be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go to everybody's channel. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
in the
come on,
I'm
y'all.
about
description.
to put mine in the comment section. I'm about to put
Yeah,
mine.
Yes, do
please
that.
do, King
Oh,
DB.
cool,
Yeah,
cool,
please
cool.
do. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You good.
You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, what one of the things that I find to be very interesting, you know what I'm saying, is the fact that, you're not really hearing much from the team, from the players themselves. Have you guys noticed that? Other than, somebody got
You're
mad.
seeing more than you're hearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I was about to say. Yeah, I see them, but I don't really hear them. You know what I'm saying? I see them. I see Lane hosted his camp. His thing for all the linemen in the league. The top 25 linemen, I think it is. They all get together at Lane's place out in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jalen got all the wide receivers except for Makai down there in Florida in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
did their thing. Makai's back getting treatment on his leg for his hamstring. So I'm hoping that's more so out of an abundance of caution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More than it being anything
Than
else.
anything. Yep.
yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
which I'm fine with.
Mhm.
Listening to the things that they're saying. Now, what we do here is when they talk about the team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the things that is coming out. Now, one of the things, I wanted to ask Joe this, you know what I'm saying? What is the minimum, that you would accept in terms of a defense with first year defensive coordinator Christian Parker? I know you guys were like 31 last year, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
at minimum,
that's a good question. I would say top 20, to be honest.
that's the minimum?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't even
yeah.
hear you.
I mean, I just, I think we have a lot of talent, more talent than we did last year. I mean, I always say it. Our starting middle linebacker and our starting safety are still free agents. That's how bad they were. So, you know what I mean. So I think we have a lot more talent. We should at least be top 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion, Christian Parker. I think Christian Parker needs to have been on the team longer than the players. I think he should have been on the team.
He needs that veteran tenure.
Right. At least
That's
1
fair.
year. At least 1 year. Yeah. And then when you look at how everybody is going to be in year one of this experience, including him, I'm thinking top 25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
20,
I know what you mean. That would be kind of a low end, like a bad season. You know what I mean? But
then,
I would hope top 20, top 22 maybe. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping they, get themselves out of that bad defensive category. You know what
Joe,
I mean?
what you're saying is a boy can dream.
Right.
Hey, and that's what I'm doing, Theo. I'm dreaming.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's realistic. I think 20 to 25 is realistic for Dallas's defense. They've made some
I think they have a lot more talent, Drew. I really do.
They can
like
certainly
looking
dig
from
themselves out.
Yeah, they've made some changes, and Dallas fans get mad at me when I say they're not very talented. I'm not saying they're not talented.
I get what you're saying though. We're not as talented as you guys on 3 levels. I get what you're saying.
It's not so much about even comparing it to the Eagles. I don't think that Dallas is as talented at this point to be effective in the Vic Fangio / Christian Parker defense. You know what I mean?
What do you think they need? What do you think is their number one need?
I think right now is just to everybody that's going to be a part of this team moving forward to really grasp the scheme that Christian wants the team to understand. You know what I'm saying?
So you're like Leo, you just think he needs more time. The more time he gets, the better that the defense will be.
I don't even think time. I think it's more Christian Parker needs players that are younger that are going to look for him to be like, all right, this is all I know from who I know.
Right.
Coming into the NFL.
I got you, but I think that Dallas has a pretty young team. I mean, the oldest player is Dak.
No, I'm thinking he's just talking about defense. So
I'm just
how long has Kenny Clark been in the league?
Yeah, Kenny Clark's been in the league probably the longest.
Quentin Williams?
Rashawn Gary's been in there for a while. He's not a young chicken.
Rashawn Gary's been there since the dawn of the league.
Yeah, but I mean, Parker started out with him in Green Bay, and he supposedly pushed for Gary.
Right.
What about
I don't know. Yeah, and he can play a 3-4 outside linebacker. That's why.
Right. And Joe, let me tell you this. Like Phil said this on the Next Level Sportcast, and I think it gets over looked over, is that it's a process. You know what I mean? So I think
Phil said that here.
Okay, so so I know Phil said it. That what you're seeing, like what the Eagles have done, it didn't happen in 1 year. It didn't. I'm sorry. It didn't happen in 1 year. It was a process. It goes all the way back from the year when Jalen was drafted up until now. So, I think that this is the year. Like, let's remember, Joe, Christian Parker has never called a preseason game. He's never adjusted in a game, a professional football game ever.
I think that's a good thing, though, if you look at Dallas's history.
I mean,
they usually hire people that have done it before, and it just never goes well.
No, I think it's going to go well, but
maybe it's just not the right people.
Right, but I'm saying right now, starting off, like it's not only going to be an adjustment period for the players, it's an adjustment period for Christian Parker. He's learning on the job as well. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Yes. They need new change. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad thing.
They can't be running the 4-3 that they've ran for years. You know what I mean? Right. They've been running that for years, and it's just time we switch the scheme up.
Because
I got a question for you, Joe. Do you honestly believe that your defense has the players to actually run the 3-4 defense right now to improve the defense to the number ranking that y'all think they might reach?
Like so I think they can use a little more edge help. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Rashawn Gary being the best, the best, the guy that could get you a sack does scare me, to be
Okay. Okay.
honest.
No, fair enough.
But honestly, I do think top
Uh-oh.
20.
I
You in the
can't hear him.
you
Is
in the
it just
matrix,
me?
Joe.
We're
Is
losing
it
him.
just me
Nah,
or
you in the matrix,
everybody
Joe.
here?
Yep.
You in the matrix, bro.
All right, gentlemen.
You
So
might be going
as
through.
head researcher here at the bird section, I have delved into the Cowboys' defense and found both their ages and career lengths, so we could present this information to the people.
Thank you.
I shall now
Let's
begin.
go, Theo. What's up?
He's
What you
about to
got?
dissect.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
defensive end Jonathan Bullard is 32 and has 11 years of NFL experience.
Damn.
You have Donovan Azaraku, who is 23, has 2 years in the league. You have Quinnen Williams at D tackle, 28 and 7 years of NFL experience.
Mm.
You have Kenny Clark at 30 with 11 years of NFL experience.
Mm.
You have DeMarvion Overshone, 26, 4 years. You have Jay Sean Barham, linebacker, 22, and is a rookie. Deron Bland at 5 years, age 27. You have Siobhan Ravel Jr., age 25, 2 years in the league. And then you've got safeties, Jalen Thompson at 28 and 8 years of NFL experience. And then you have Caleb Downs, a.k.a. the second coming of Ed Reed, at 22 and is a rookie. This is all projected starters, by the way.
And 3 of them were on the team last year.
Yes.
And what about the other? Did you say Jalen? Is it Jalen Thompson? Did you mention
Yes.
him? Okay.
Yes, I did.
So they're returning
Hold.
3 players who were starters last year.
Yeah.
And
Replacing 8.
yeah, and the same year that you're breaking in a new defensive coordinator. Like the one thing we had going for us, even if you look at in comparison to Sean Mannion, we're returning 9 players on offense that went to the Super Bowl. So it's not like we got a bunch of guys who are on the team, you know what I'm saying, on our offense that have a lot of years in the league, and majority of them were not with the team.
Well, 8. Could you take away Dotson too?
No, I'm saying who we're bringing back.
I can't hear, man. What the hell?
We can
is
hear you,
going on?
fellas. We can hear you.
We hear you.
You know, like if you think about it, everybody on our offense, other than 2 players, which will be Mekhi Lemon and somebody on the goal line.
So Becton, you talking about Becton,
Yeah.
AJ Brown, and Dotson, right? They were the ones there for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, those
Is
Super
that what you
Bowl
saying?
No, yeah.
Those are the 3.
But they weren't Mekhi was the only Becton was the only one who was a starter.
No, AJ and Becton.
AJ.
But, Dotson was like the number 3.
He was the wide receiver 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who out of our starters, you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying is we're bringing back more guys that've been with the team longer for a longer period of time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know, like when you look at Dallas on defense, they've got you heard the list Theo was throwing out 10 years, you know, 8 years, 9 years. Majority of those years that they've been in the league, they weren't on Dallas. You see what I'm saying? If you look at our offense, you know what I'm saying, we drafted most of the guys on our offense. You know what I'm saying? And when we started the year we won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, I think that starting offense, 9 or 10 of the guys 9 of the guys that was on that offense were actually drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. And so I think the larger point that Fells was making that night was it looked like a 1-year turnaround because it was recorded in that 1 year, but we started amassing the talent a couple of years ahead of when Vic got here.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
have also done some more comparative research.
Yeah, so when Vic got here, you know what I'm saying? He got here with guys who his year one was a bunch of guys his year 2, 3 with the team. So that first year he had more guys. That's why with Mannion, he's got guys that's been with the team a lot longer, you know what I'm saying, and are actually accomplished guys. I think we got like how many guys on our offensive lines who are Pro Bowlers? You see what I'm saying?
Like 4, right?
Yeah, so when you think about it, it's like, okay, you got these guys on your team that that you've inherited. You see what I'm saying? And I heard all the talk with the Ferrari and all that stuff. I was the one who started that shit. If we're gonna keep it a buck, I was the one who started saying we were Sean Mannion has inherited a Ferrari because I kept saying Kevin Patullo couldn't drive stick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not even stick. He couldn't do it's the hand pedal joints that we got. That's what this is. So we're just going to say, like I'm just looking at it in terms of, listen, when you have, a healthy mix of veterans with the youth, and you're going into a year one experience with a new coordinator, that mix is what I'm really paying attention to.
Mm-hmm.
It's my line of questioning for you, Joe D. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I understand. No problem.
All right, I'm gonna go through the rest of my research.
Go ahead, Theo.
All right. So the average starter age in the Dallas Cowboy defense is about 26 years old.
Mm.
So then I had the prompt. Well, let's compare it to Philly. So
Wait a
average.
minute, real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. She said, if you're running Fangio's 4-2-5, name the cornerbacks and linebackers that contain in that system because they ain't on the roster. Deep. Go ahead, Theo. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. All right. So the average starter age, obviously 26 years old for the Dallas Cowboys. The Philadelphia Eagles, our average starter age is roughly about 25.3, so 25 and 3 months. So technically, Philly's a little bit younger than Dallas
On defense.
Specifically. Dallas has got 3 veterans with over 8+ NFL seasons on their defense. Philly's got 1 to 2. Rookie starters, Dallas has got 2. Philly has got 1. And then, let's see. The stars for defensive line, Jalen Carter at 25, 4th year in the league, compared to Jonathan Bullard, 32, at 11 years in the league. You have Jordan Davis at 26, 5th year in the league, compared to Kenny Clark, 30, 11th year in the league. You have Nolan Smith Jr., 25, 4th year in the league, compared to Quinnen Williams at 28, his 7th year in the league. And then you have Moro Ojomo at 25, 4th year in the league, compared to Donovan Azaraku at 23 and 2nd year in the league. So overall, in the defensive line area, Philly will have an advantage with younger talent entering their prime, whereas perhaps Dallas's primes for their starters are possibly faded. Well, I say possibly like they already have it.
Which ones?
Yes. All of them, Joe. It's time.
All of them. Okay.
It's time, Joe.
All of them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Average 26 years age. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but okay.
Just to average out, because
Well,
if you, go ahead, I'm
I think he's averaging out
everybody.
the whole defense. Like,
It's everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody's just like old and washed. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. Okay.
You need to get some youngins in.
well,
I'm
you got Ezraku in there, so
Yeah, as a
hopefully-
Rockers,
you
Ravel.
yeah.
There's a lot
Malachi
of younger
Lawrence.
players. Malachi Lawrence, Caleb Downs.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
those
was
are
that
all
was-
players in year 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're in the beginning of the youth movement, but as your defense has gotten younger, you know what I'm saying, or is getting younger, your offense is getting older too, except for your old. I mean, yeah, even with your O-line, because you got some guys you got Booker who's in his second year, right? And then
Booker and BB, they're young guys.
Yeah.
Was it Tyler Smith?
Yeah, he's probably the oldest one on the line.
Yeah, and I think he's going to what year? He's going in the same year as year 7 or something like that, 6 or 7.
I think 6. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 6, 7 like that.
So let me ask you something, Joe D. If things don't go, like let's say it's not a successful season for you guys, you know what I'm saying? At this point, do you start considering maybe we ought to start looking at getting, like when of course we talk about Dak all the time, but what about CD? Do you start thinking maybe we should start thinking about trading CD? Because at this point, CD's contract looks reasonable in comparison to the new numbers right now.
I think his contract's fine where it's at. And I don't think I don't think they'll do anything with CD, to be honest with you.
I'm saying his contract is what I'm saying is his contract is attractive to a prospective trade partner.
I see. I mean, I think they're more likely to trade George Pickens after a good year than CeeDee Lamb.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, CeeDee Lamb is at 88.
Is it the draftee bias, Joe? Would you
say? It could be, to be honest. But I've heard different things, Theo, that people in the building do think that Pickens is a better receiver than Lamb. So I don't know. Yeah,
I think he's better.
I've heard that too from Cowboy fans out here.
I've heard some of that.
I like him better than Lamb myself.
I would trade Lamb. I do too, but I mean, I don't know with the money situation how that's going to work, and with Stephen Jones running it. To be honest, my confidence isn't high.
Yeah, out here, a lot of Cowboy fans are saying they rather have Pickens and let CD walk.
I mean, I could see that because CD had a down year last year and he was injured last year. You know what I mean?
Well, didn't he still get ranked? Like, what did he get ranked as receivers? Didn't he get ranked?
He still got ranked pretty high
receiver?
because I mean, I think he still almost had 1,100 yards and he missed 4 games.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, he was ranked in top 10 and Pickens wasn't, right?
No, Pickens was. Pickens had 1,400 yards.
Yeah, Pickens was like top 3, right?
No. I'm saying haven't they ranked the wide receivers or was that the Madden rating?
That might have been the Madden. That might have been the Madden ratings, which I don't. I mean, they have Caleb Downs as an 82, and I think that's ridiculous. He was, that's too high. We haven't seen him play. You know what I mean?
Hey, you see
the Madden ratings are ridiculous, like on all sides. I feel. Yeah.
They rated.
There was the Madden rating then.
They rated Devontae Smith higher than AJ.
That's hella funny.
Yeah,
I think AJ got like a 92, and I think AJ was like a 89 or something like that, 87.
Probably, yeah.
Because you go to the press. That's why.
I know Jalen would like that. We'll pick up CD Lamb, have him on the other side. I know Jalen would like an anniversary.
I'd rather have a receiver though, like Devontae, who avoids that shit. You know what I mean?
He don't say shit. Joe.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how you want your receivers to be, bro. You don't want them to be in the media. You know what I mean?
Well, I saw a thing where Devontae was saying when he was at Alabama, he wasn't a party person. He was just always in his room.
I see.
Playing video games and stuff like that. He wasn't a big, like, on the scene type of person. That's not his vibe. He just keep it low key, He just moved, quietly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Nick Saban don't play either, so
right. He runs a pretty strict camp over there. Yeah.
Well, ran a pretty.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still pretty involved. He's still.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So look, fellas, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, like when you look at the way, because they're getting down to breaking down our schedule this year. You know what I'm saying? And the teams that we have on this schedule, we have the 4th easiest schedule in the league this year. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, but yet, and of course with all the talk of Aaron Donald coming back, you know what I'm saying? It makes for a compelling, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a compelling, type of off the last week or two of the off
This
season, the
go-
training camp is going to go even faster, just because now we're sitting here, going over. Shout out to the Flying Mayan in the building too, but we got all these folks come, breaking down, the potentials, especially when you look at
they're flying up
Go ahead,
the bat
Theo.
signal in LA right now for Aaron Donald.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
You know what I'm
big
saying?
time. Trust me.
How old is Aaron Donald?
Old.
Yeah, he's in his
He's
late
what, 30, 31, 32?
Is BG older than him?
Yes.
Yeah, BG's almost 40.
Okay.
Yeah. BG is. He might be. I don't think he's 40.
I don't think
Nah,
he's
hell
40
no,
yet.
he ain't 40. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They probably wouldn't let him play if he was 40.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't
Not at that position.
35.
Isn't he like 30? He's either 34 or 36, I think.
He's 35.
35? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you weren't that far off, Warren. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So he's older than Sam Darnold and BG was moving out there. So
Right. Now, we've got them week 4, y'all. Week 4. You know what I'm saying? And that's still bumbling period. You know what I'm saying? And it's at Lincoln Financial. So
I'm not worried.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? That's going to be, and of course I'm happy that we got Chicago week 3 in Chicago. Not week 13.
Yeah, I need you to return that fucking favor I gave you last year. And
Oh,
Thanks,
shit.
Theo.
I gave you the world last year for that number 2 seed, and you
I knew
pissed
he
it
wasn't
away.
going to let that shit
Yeah,
go.
they
yo.
sure did, bro.
Yeah.
They sure did.
He
I
ain't letting
gave
that
you
shit go.
everything to succeed, and you failed me.
Yes, you did.
Yes. And we now know why. You know what I'm saying? Because it was basically pussy sank our season.
It just wasn't our year. It wasn't our year last year. I'm taking it as that.
wasn't.
It just wasn't our year.
King DB, what say you, bruh?
Right.
What the Rams?
Yeah, and the season, breaking, because they're starting to break down the schedule and everything.
Oh, I'm looking at the Rams schedule now, because it seems like every time we talk about the Rams, everybody's talking about how they're about to get Aaron Donald back, and how they're this juggernaut of a team now. I'm not really too concerned about the Rams. I think that us having them in week 4, I feel like that is we can get through the growing pains, but that game right there should measure us up. They still got Trip McDuffie as well.
Right.
So that game right there is going to tell us where we need to be, or where we at as an offense right then and there. You got Lane Johnson coming off the lens, Frank. You got 2 guys that went overseas, got back surgeries and everything like that. So you get to see. I think Jordan Mailata was the only one that really was healthy throughout the whole year. I think Tyler Steen as well. But I think that week 4 is a great opportunity for us to know where we are on offense. That's what I'm excited about, playing them at the link. So I'm not really too concerned about the Rams. I think that, because the Rams week 1 got San Fran. They got to play San Fran week 1. Then they turn around.
DB, I got a question, my brother. I got a question real quick. You made a point about Tyler Steen. How do you feel about him being the actual starter? Do you like his play in that offensive line starting position right now, or you think shaky?
He has. So when I look back on it, because I used to say that Tyler Steen, he was like the weakest link because of all those penalties that was drawn up and everything like that. But they ranking him, saying that he actually had a decent season. I know Hobby Roseman and Jeff Lurie, they like him. So I don't see why not start him. If we had Stout, that's what I'm saying. We comparing it with him with Stout and everything, and it probably was too complex for him. That's how Becton came here and took over that spot. Yeah, I think that overall, I think that Tyler Steen, he should be due for a decent year, man. I mean, especially with these guys coming back. I'm not going to sit up there and say that I am like, okay, I'm waiting for him to break out, because right now I'm still like 50-50. But I'm happy that he's probably the only one on that line, even though we got banged up like Cam Jerkins and Landon Dickinson. he's the only one on the line that I'm really concerned about if the whole line stay healthy. And I know that how Lane Johnson was talking about how the Chris Cooper and the Sean Mannion scheme and how they want to help out Lane Johnson. I think Lane Johnson is going to enjoy the fact that, Tyler Steen is over there.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
I was 50-50 on them too with you, DV. I'm 50-50 on us.
Do you see any of our DV? Do you think any of our, and it's for everybody, but I want DV to answer first. And real quick, shout out to Function is in
What up, Function? Brother Function in the building.
Yo, what up, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Hey,
Good,
we're breaking
brother.
shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
But I'm more so. Are you anticipating seeing the rookies on the O line this year, like in terms of like pitch counts and all that stuff with Markel Bell and so forth? Like, what do you think?
I think that it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve because everybody's learning this new offense and everything like that. Now, if we had Stoutland, then I'd be like, oh yeah, for sure. But said, Chris Cooper is not one of those ones that I feel like that develops. He could be, but I don't really know him as a developer. I know him as to try to make something out of nothing, type of O lineman. He's not like Jeff Stoutland that can actually recruit, have guys play the type of scheme. Then you have those pro bowlers that can give them some things that Stoutland is looking for. Like, it's so many things that went into that offensive line that made us that great. Whereas though with Chris Cooper, he's showing a whole lot of new schemes. So where you got Bell coming in and everything like that, he's learning on like we got vets on the squad, but he's learning really on the fly. And we need to know that he's ready to be out there in certain games because it's still football at the end of the day. We're going to have some guys banged up for a play to maybe a series, maybe a game. We need to know that our rookie that we drafted can actually just show out. So I am excited to see in training camp on how they progress in learning this whole scheme and what they need to do, the things that Lane Johnson will probably tell them, Jordan, a lot of might tell them and everything like that. So I am looking forward to that.
Right.
I was hoping that I'm thinking like I really would like to see these guys, not just Bell, but Lampkin, Holland Pierce. I want to see these guys throughout the preseason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to see them get some snaps too, but I do want to see our starters get a series or two during the preseason just to see how they look within this new scheme and whatnot. And if does it look robotic? Does it look forced, or does it look natural? You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm on the same boat. I'm in the same boat as you in terms of seeing Jalen Hurts under center. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you, last year I thought that he should have played under center a lot more than he did because he had some pretty good success when he was playing under center. More successes than failures. You know what I'm saying?
So Leo, I got a question for you too while you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Who you put that more on? The offensive coordinator or Jalen?
The coordinator.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
coordinator.
that was on the coordinator.
Yeah, it's on the
Because
coordinator.
remember, there were things that was happening with that offense that was just weird, and it was way beyond. And it was things that I don't think a player, including the quarterback, has control over. And that was the play calling in the way because it looked like they turned the offense off in the second half.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or it'd be turned off and then turned back on in the second, and turned off in the first half and then turn on in the second half. It was just weird. And I kept calling that out, like, yo.
I forgot what you was calling it when we was actually watching the games.
I was calling
to
it
say it was something
schizophrenic.
like turning the faucet off or something. You was used to say something when they turned the faucet off or something.
Yeah, it was schizophrenic, bipolar, what
the
we're kicking ass and we're doing all this shit, and then it was like the second half, it was like they closed the playbook and just shut everything down. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
It was super vanilla.
Yeah,
that's the whole Nick Sirianni scheme of just playing conservative when we up and everything like that, and then it comes to bite us because now teams really figure out you give them the momentum, and then all of a sudden now we can't move the ball. It's a lot of quick 3-and-outs, and we got frustrations on front line, which means now here comes the penalties, and we're going moving backwards. And there was a lot of 3rd and longs, and there's too much going on. Then now on top of that, you got our kicker missing field goals, so it's not putting us in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now, like I said, all we could do is hope that everybody's gelling towards this scheme, because now you got offensive coordinator, you got Josh Grizzard as the wide receiver coach that can actually work on scheming these guys open and not having these long drawn out things going on. Whereas though now we don't have those limb frame injuries that now our lineman got to hold a little bit longer, because now he needs to see down the field or be able to throw the deep ball and everything like that. I want to see us scheme guys open, throw out some quick yards, use the yards after catch. This is what I'm looking for. It's everything is in detail. Mm-hmm. So even if I'm doing videos at open practice and everything, I'm looking for every single detail that was missed in the past year. Maybe even you could say towards the tail end of the season of 2024, until we got into the playoffs, and then we started to pick it back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the West Coast offense, in terms of I agree with you. I want to see how Jalen can maneuver. I think the biggest thing is just him throwing in the middle of the field, right? He's still going to be doing what he's done, by throwing to the hash, short passes. He's still going to do some of the same things that he's done in the past. I think what Mannion is going to do is just open up the middle of the field more for him to make some, he may have to make some tighter throws. He had to connect in the, in the middle two players. I think Dallas is going to eat. Stour is going to eat. Hollywood, and I think, Lemon, those four players for the middle of the field, it's going to be fun to watch. And I agree. I hope to see those guys play the series, or two in the preseason.
You're talking about in the
okay,
I got you.
Yeah, just to kind of knock the dust off a little bit, or just kind of get into some type of groove going into it, and not starting off just cold in week one, just trying to figure it out.
The stumbling, bumbling period. That's what I like. I guess you could say I think because the stumbling, bumbling period lasted so fucking long last year, what I'm saying, in comparison to the year before, you know what I mean? I'm my expectations are, we'll know who we are by week 5. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of team we really have, how things are, there shouldn't be too many scenarios by week 5 that they hadn't seen that could definitely oh my bad, sorry about that. Shout out to Art McQueen is in the building. What up, Art?
What up,
What's
Art?
up, Art?
What
Art.
up, brother?
Leo family, how y'all doing, man?
What's
What's up?
Hey,
I do think
Art?
Sean Mannion's going to get his biggest test with the Bears and the Rams, and I think that's what we want to see, how he makes those in-game decisions against those teams, like with that Bears defense, that Rams defense, see how he does with them.
I think that's where I think his background as a QB. I'm sorry. I think his background as a QB is what's going to shine through in them types of games, because being under fire like that, that's something that it says something when you've done this before, when you've been out, and he was just recently out on that field. So the know how to shift protections or what have you, and also, the familiarity of having played, against Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett throughout his career or what have you, at whatever times he did. I think those will also be those are also added attributes that I think he could actually use and call on to help him. That's what I'm anticipating. I mean, again, what we really, the biggest thing that we as Eagles fans want to see is competent play. As long as these dudes look competent, that stumbling, bumbling period, it shouldn't go beyond week 5. Week 4. It should, week 5 should be the first time we really see what we should be, who we are, regardless of how many wins or losses. Week 5, that's when the season starts. That's when we start counting everything. The good news is that we get to play some significant games in those first 4 games, and that game ain't no joke because it's in fucking London.
Yeah, I just want to see. with Sean Mannion being a quarterback, being an ex-quarterback, him giving Jalen Hurts a different
Yeah, Joe.
perspective and a different view to look at the field, just a different way of looking at the field
Mm-hmm.
to help
Right.
make him better. Because who was the last like OC that we had that was developing Jalen, or like the focus was to make Jalen better?
There's
I
Steichen.
would
never
say that's
been one.
probably Shane
Steichen.
Steichen, maybe.
Yeah, probably
I don't think.
Shane.
I don't
Maybe
even. I
Brian
don't even think
Johnson,
Steichen
Brian
was,
maybe.
Johnson.
bro.
The reason why I say Brian Johnson is because Brian Johnson was was someone that was working with Jalen for years, multiple years, and he was somebody that Jalen thought the world of and played, like and kept around because he was the most constant at that
Brian
point.
Johnson was
And
not as
his
bad
Right.
as we try to
Right.
play him out to
Yeah,
be.
Brian
Right.
He
Brian
was not
Johnson
that bad.
was he was developing Jalen. It just got
Yeah,
diluted with how bad that defense was and the amount of
yeah, right.
interceptions.
Yeah.
Like,
No. When
They
Brian
still made it
Johnson,
happen with a 32nd ranked off defense or
wait,
31st, whatever.
when Brian Johnson wasn't Brian Johnson here when during that time when AJ first started fucking shit up?
Yeah,
yeah,
he was the QB
Mm-hmm.
coach
yeah,
for
it was.
Jalen
I
for a
forgot. I
while.
think that was Minnesota that we played
Yeah,
when they're the
Yeah,
first time they started arguing like
yeah,
live on TV. Yeah,
right. So
yeah,
like
when
that was the first game. But I'm just saying with Jalen Hurts in general, like a lot of the way that he was playing, it got diluted by the interceptions and the way that defense was.
right.
Because that defense was piss poor.
There's an argument that
Right.
that was Jalen's best season.
I
I
think that's his
personally think
best passing
22.
yeah,
season. I
I
think
would
that's
say
his best
22
like passing
personally.
season.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I would say
Right.
2022 for me personally. I would think is his best all around season.
mhm,
But 23, I
Okay.
think, is a close second. Because I mean he was
Right.
letting it fly. I mean he had
Yeah,
some
I agree.
picks, but at the end of the day, when you got no defense and you're just letting it fly, you're gonna get picks. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
had
expecting
Brian
people.
Johnson had even a mediocre defense that year, we would probably be looking at NFC Championship. But I mean, there
right.
was that defense
Yeah,
kept getting
that's true.
worse through the year. You
Yes, it
remember?
did.
Like at
Yup.
first, it was like top 25, top 20. Then it was like top 28. Then it was like
Right.
number 30, 31. Like, holy
Right.
shit, it just kept
But
getting worse
I don't know
and
Yup.
about
worse.
y'all, but that off season, it kind of felt like we weren't going to be the best team. Just the way that looking at the linebackers that we were picking up, the safeties that we were picking up, and I remember Howie Roseman said this defense is going to look a lot different than what people expect. I remember he
I
said that
remember that.
going into
Yeah,
the
I
season.
remember that.
He said it's going to look a lot different. So we picked up a lot of independent free agents
Mhm.
that
Right.
season. But I think we were trying to get Vic Fangio that year, but that's when the Dolphins ended up getting him.
Yep.
Man.
Right.
Yeah. What's his
Yeah.
That's
face screwed
because
us
of
over
that
on
ball
that?
gaining lion,
Yeah,
man. That's
Gannon
because of
screwed
that
us over.
fucking ball.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Mhm. And mind you, we were coming off of like the season where we were about to break the record for the most sacks in the season and all that
Right.
shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So it
man.
was like, and I
Well,
think,
Jonathan Gannon was trying to get him a job. That's what he was trying to
Yeah,
do.
he screwed us
mhm,
over
And he
because
got hey, karma came back at him. Look at him.
yeah,
So
Right.
he's got to
Yep.
prove himself with the Packers now.
mhm.
Vic was a
Yep.
consultant with the Eagles. Remember?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, he
Right.
Yeah,
was.
Right.
But we were going to the Super Bowl, and that's when Miami had already picked up
Picked up
Vic.
yeah.
Fangio.
Yeah, they picked up Vic, and then all that scrutiny about they don't like the way he plays. He's too old school. He's played out,
Yeah,
and
that the defense. Yeah.
that's why I'm like, if Christian Parker is learning under Vic Fangio and bringing that scheme to Dallas, what's it gonna look like? Is
Mhm.
Right.
everybody gonna
Right.
be get acclimated to it like that? So we're
Well,
gonna
do they
see.
have the horses
Well,
for?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
definitely
that's
don't think
what
they have
I
the
asked
players
Joe.
for what he's truly trying to
Not yet.
do.
That's the
Not yet.
But
problem.
I think it's gonna take a year of him. Like, let's say they don't go very far this year. Give him next year. Go on the draft, get some more players you want, pick up some other free agents,
Yeah,
and then it's starting to look more and more like Christian
Uh,
Parker's
Yeah,
Right.
well,
I
that's
think
why I
Start
next
said
year
getting
that
is
you need to make
positive
sure
flow.
that as long as the fan base, get like that was my whole thing from the very, very beginning. Y'all got to give him a chance, and the chance is not 1 year.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let him
don't
breathe.
string him up too early.
Right.
Well,
And I
maybe
said,
that was the conversation they had with him. Just like with Sean Mannion, like,
yeah,
we need you for more than just a year.
Yeah.
We don't need you for just 1 year. You get picked up, you go somewhere else. Like that's probably the conversation they have with him.
Yeah, I
Right.
think that Dallas is in a, and I was talking with a fan this afternoon because he was talking to me about Jalen, and I was saying I don't think Jalen is the one that's on the hot seat.
No.
I think Dak
No.
Prescott is on the hot seat. Dak is definitely on the hot seat, and here's why: there's no
Hey,
accountability.
his seat's hot. It done burned up. It's scorched up, man. That's gone. What do you
What,
mean?
what,
That
what I'm
thing's
saying
been
is,
hot.
It's
like,
burnt.
It's
yeah,
burnt.
Dak is. When I say that Dak is on the hot seat, not only him, but he's in a position where he can potentially put Dallas in a very uncompromising position. Because I don't have them making the playoffs this year, and I'm not trying to troll. I just don't see it, right? 8-9 wins is where I have them at right about now.
Mhm.
Looking at the schedule and whole thing with their defense. And I think that next year they don't make the playoffs, the entire Dallas fan base is going to turn on Dak.
Well,
Yeah,
I will
I
play
got it.
devil's advocate with you though, Drew. There's a lot more Eagle fans that look down on Jalen Hurts and like don't want Jalen Hurts to be their quarterback than Cowboy fans that look at Dak Prescott.
That's
I
so
agree with you. They're
that's
still bringing
And
up Carson
I don't know
Wentz.
if I
Like,
agree with that, Warren. I don't
what
know
the
if I
hell?
agree with that. I
Yeah.
think there's a
we
contingency. I
we
think
we
there's
got
a
a radio
contingency.
station that at least once or twice a week is questioning Jalen Hurts.
All week, but
Yeah,
see,
it's
Warren,
all
I
the
think
time. It's all
but
the
Warren,
time.
Every
I think
day.
that there's a small contingency of people out there because the city, because it's funny you said that because in the very conversation that I was having with this guy, I said the city rock with Jalen,
yeah.
Oh
city
yeah.
rock with Jalen, like the only hate you hear coming from the city is from the radio station and from Jacob Sports,
Yeah, but you
because
got to realize that radio station is speaking out to the masses.
Right.
So your casual fan that don't know anything about football, that's what they're listening to. So now they're giving people the perspective that we have a quarterback that's not capable like other quarterbacks. So that's why I'm saying. So you bringing in you're bringing in more negativity towards Jalen Hurts than Dak Prescott. I think Jalen Hurts is perfect for Philly because he don't pay attention to any of that. He's not going to
Yep.
give you anything with it.
he doesn't.
He's not going to give you anything. That's the difference, though. Jalen's not going to give you anything.
What's up, Rob?
Right.
Yo,
If
I
they
Warren,
think
were
good
if
point.
they
that's
were
what pisses
knocking
him off, though. That's
if
what
they
makes
were
him sit on
knocking
that.
Dak, if they were knocking Dak like that, Dak will find a way to start saying something.
But see
Right.
that, but
Yo,
that's my point though. There's no accountability or any expectation on Dak. So here it is. We're going on 2 years, Dak not making the playoffs, and I think it's going to go into year 3. And I love the fact that Jerry Jones isn't saying anything. Jerry Jones he's like the eyes. He's in the background. He's like, okay, cool. This is what you want. I'm gonna give you that.
Right.
One more year not making the playoffs, Jerry coming out and Jerry getting wild. I'm telling you, Jerry
Jerry's getting
getting
paid
wild.
regardless whether they go
Jerry's
to the
gonna
Yeah,
get
he's
playoffs or
getting
free
not.
paid.
if he
He's
misses
getting
it
paid,
3 years in a row.
but I'm saying missing the playoffs 3 years in a row, the fan base
Jerry's
gonna
getting
go
paid, but
crazy.
It don't
his
matter though, bro.
Jerry
reputation
gonna
As
is
go
what
long as
they
them
crazy.
get.
seats getting filled
I'm
up,
telling you.
Bro,
long
I'm
as those
telling
seats
you,
getting filled,
Mm-hmm.
those jerseys being
those
bought.
seats are never gonna not be filled up in Dallas.
Shout out to
However,
Rob
Exactly.
A in the
They're
building.
always going to be filled.
What up?
Rob
What
said
up,
Dak
Rob?
is not on the hot seat so long as that defense is that bad. The defense will be the scapegoat. There is no accountability in Dallas. He's got
Yep.
a
Oh my god.
he's
Yep.
got a
That's a
point.
It's a
point
good
there.
point.
Now
It's a
my
good
thing is this: if Dak, I'm more concerned about Dak's health. Is he going to
Yeah.
stay healthy?
Old
Like,
man
like
Prescott.
that's where it
point.
gets to. All right, you
Hey,
need
that
somebody
hamstring
behind
is
him
tender.
now.
Yeah, that hamstring is tender.
so if he doesn't last the season, or last the entirety of the season, I agree 1,000% with Drew. He's out of
Right.
there. You know what I'm saying? He's
Right.
going to be at the Browns. They're going to end up doing a sign and trade for Shador for Dak. You know what I'm saying? I think
You
this
really
year
think
is
they're gonna
funny.
bring Shador?
That's an upgrade, bro.
Shit, they might be
Dak-
wheeling Dak
no
out on
trade
a
clause.
gurney.
Shador, he's still box office. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Texas.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
the
And so,
son
Right.
of Deion Sanders.
like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Y'all think
yeah.
Jerry wants somebody out there that's bigger than him, or at
he ain't
least
gonna be.
competing with him?
Man, nobody's bigger than the Stars, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
was
Well,
saying?
saying that too.
Warren, in his head,
Nobody's
he's the
bigger than the
biggest
Stars.
cat around, so he's not going to look at it that
Right.
way.
Yeah.
But I say all of that.
You know,
Go ahead, Theo. I mean, Leo.
Jerry is the biggest carnival barker on the planet right now.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what
the
I'm
bell
saying?
of the ball
Yeah.
down in Dallas.
That
Right.
whole thing is a circus, yo. I'm telling
Right.
you.
So
But
it would make for a good
Dak
circus.
has a no trade clause. So
Yeah,
he
okay.
has to
Right.
go. They have to work with him to go to a team where he wants to go to. You know what I mean? But I'm
Right.
just
A
saying
lot of
the
that
reason why
comes
I'm
down to
saying
money, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that, they just have to
Yeah.
find a team who's willing to pay him. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
Right.
personally, I hope Dak stays. Give Dak a 5-year extension.
Yeah.
Dak is Dallas.
If
As
Dak
far
stays, you ain't got to
I'm
worry about it.
concerned,
Right.
Dak can
12
stay
more
in-
years of Dak
12
Prescott.
more
Yeah, I'm
years.
cool with that.
Right.
Nah,
Bro.
Drew,
Right.
they're going to have to start signing him like LeBron. Another 12 years to Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Make him the
One thing I
highest
will
paid
say, though,
again.
about Dak, though, guys, is it's funny because I'm listening to Teddy P and Stephanie Mills right now. I don't know if
Oh
y'all heard it in the
shit.
background
Oh
earlier.
function. What you
But Dak
getting
Prescott,
into?
Yeah,
he's going to feel the fire this year. You know what I'm saying? The entire
Uh-huh.
league is about to feel the fire, fellas. I
Mm.
don't know if y'all realize, bro, but the year before we won the Super Bowl, it was kind of like last year. You know what I'm saying? I think that this team is coming back with a completely different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's really where it all starts at. Because if you
Yep.
remember in like in the mic'd up for the Super Bowl, Jalen said, "Man, it ain't over, man, until the fat lady sing." You know what I'm saying? Man, that last one
Exactly.
changed me. You know what I'm saying? And so
Exactly.
for me, man, I really feel like Jalen, bro, I think he's on a mission. I don't think he's even on a mission to prove anybody wrong. I think he's on a
Right.
mission to prove himself right, which I think is
Yup.
even
I
more
was just about to
dangerous.
say that. Yep.
That's way more dangerous, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I don't think
But-
he's trying to prove anything. I think he's just trying to win, bro. Like
Well,
that's he
I'm
ain't trying
say
to prove
this.
nothing to nobody. He trying to win.
I think if you let's look beyond Jalen here, because I'm gonna tell you what I see. I see Saquon coming in looking a little slimmer, and then
Hey, he was looking real shifty, man. He
Yeah.
put out a little workout
Then-
video.
Then I
Ooh.
see Devontae, who looked like he put on some muscles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coop
Yeah.
looked like he been working out with Brian Dawkins with his damn arms and
Yep,
shit.
because he know he's gonna be playing
Right.
safety.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Get ready.
You know, like I'm just saying, like what I see. Jordan Davis looks awesome, and you know, from the videos that I've seen with even with Lane looks healthy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the way he looks. I like how he's moving. I
Yeah.
saw the footage from his
Wedding.
no, not the wedding, but the
Workout.
the workout thing he had
The
with
workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then at the same time, I don't know. I think maybe someone is in Jalen Carter's ear because I watched his workout and I was like, damn, dog, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that shoulder's all good
They
now.
getting
Yeah,
it in,
you know,
man.
like
They
based
getting
off
it
of,
in.
and this is just the things that I'm seeing. And so to me, we opened this up with talking about, we don't really hear much from the players. We're not hearing much. And then someone say, yeah, but we seeing things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing to talk about, Leo.
Huh?
Ain't nothing to talk about. I'm telling you.
Right. And I'm
Right,
saying,
right.
to me, it looks like their actions is doing all the talking. Personally.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
These
right.
guys are coming in, like I think, and mind you, we're talking about the guys who, you know what I'm saying, like that season. All right, y'all know this entire offseason, we have been told that we had the shittiest year, even though we won 11 games and won the East. The way they talk about us, you would never think we were division winners of anything.
Yeah, you guys actually went 0-16.
I like
Right.
that though.
Oh,
I like
shit.
that
Right,
though.
They're
Theo?
ranking us like we went 0-16.
Yeah, it's like, how dare you insult my Detroit Lions like that?
Bro, I told you, yeah,
How dare you?
you know what, Theo? Like I said, man, there have been times, and we talked about this. There's been times where I actually allow myself to get caught up in that shit because I'm talking to a fan whose team went 7-9-1, another one whose team went 4 and 13, and then another one whose team went 5-12. and they're telling me that my team is shitty, and we had a shitty year, terrible, and all this other stuff, And after a while, you hear it so much, you're like, damn, we really. And then you think about it, and you realize, I was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. What am I doing? We were 11-6 last year.
He almost got cilio-eyed.
Right. I was like, I caught myself. And it dawned on me. I was like, and I'm sitting here and I'm entertaining this conversation with people whose teams didn't even have double-digit wins.
They're homecoming teams, Leo.
And to Linda's point, the kicker won 2 of the games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like you sort of, you hear it, and then it's not even just people from within the division, but other teams, and they tell you, like it was a terrible year. Our terrible year is 11 wins. That's a terrible year for us.
Right.
So now I'm like,
Horrible
well, shit. We had a
That's our
guy
basement,
actively trying to sink the team during the season and everything like that, and we fucking won the Super Bowl. And then you see all this shit here. So and as far as the rest, it seems like the standard as far as what the Eagles are has been raised by the rest of the league. You know what I'm saying? 11 wins is a shitty year for the Eagles.
He had a terrible year. I expect
that's terrible. Yeah.
Get your priorities straight,
mind you, at the
Leo.
same time, like there was a lot of teams last year that were the offense was good, defense was bad, defense was good, offense was bad, and we saw them replace them with new coordinators, new coaches, all of that. So I think all around the league, we're going to see better balance on both sides of the ball from a lot of teams.
Right.
So now it's going to simply be which team is truly better with the balance that they have now. So that's why I said that a lot of people look at us and they say, yo, this team just won a Super Bowl and their offense is not playing up to the caliber that they were, but this defense is still intact. So what makes us dangerous is watch us if we get balanced, bro, that's when everybody's going to start like sitting back and saying, okay, they're doing something now.
Yes.
So that's all it really is. That's going into this season at the end of the year. I just want balance, bro. I just want balance. I don't want to see 3 and outs. I don't want to see any of that. I want to see us complement and capitalize off turnovers and getting these teams with our defense. Just capitalize off of it. There's a lot of times that we got the ball back, bro, and we just gave it away with a 3 and out. Yeah, that's what made it frustrating.
Right
but
back out there.
Exactly, and now your defense getting tired because now they put on the field more.
Hey,
so
thank you,
we
Kevin
just need
Petullo.
balance. That's it, bro. We just need balance.
I just need my players to not leave the stadium in a body bag, and we're good.
Or get arrested.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all I need.
And a whole new training staff. You know what I'm saying?
Whole new training staff, no body bags this season. Everything will be fine.
Yeah,
hey, but you know something though. Let me just say this about Jalen, and this is what gives me confidence in him is that he hasn't had consistent offensive coordinators, but yet he produces. So what's the difference? Why should I doubt him coming into this season and not producing? Right? Am I expecting to see more interceptions? Of course, because they're going to tell Jalen to let it fly, Jalen. Let it rip. So will we see more interceptions? Of course. I'm not tripping because now it's time to see the evolution of Jalen. And if the last 7 years he's had new OCs and he produces like Leo was saying, our floor is 11 wins. So I'm confident that Jalen will come in here and do what he needs to do. We may see some struggle, but I believe that you have a solid team like the Eagles where the defense holds us down for the first 4 or 5 games. I see that Rams game as a perimeter game. It's like, okay, here's our where are we right now? That's that, you know what I mean? That Saints game. That's that game to be like, okay, look, okay, you got Donald, you got Garrett. Let's rock with it. Let's see where it's at. Even if it's an L, if it's a close game, then I'm like cool with it. All right, cool. Although
their offense don't scare me like that.
Their defense doesn't scare me either. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the unknown that we have on the offense that is the lingering question, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that that Rams game is like where we are. Here's the bar. okay, cool, this is where we at. But I'm real confident that Jalen will come in here and do what he needs to do, and I think we're gonna have a successful season because the main thing, we're back to the main thing being the main thing, and that's what I like.
Right.
I think the reason why we all agree that the Rams aren't scary to us is because that quarterback and how our defense basically bullies that quarterback every time we play him. We bully him. So
First of all,
that's
how
more
dare
the
you
reason.
besmirch the honor of the great everybody's All-American? How dare you, sir?
Hey, Vic likes statues. He likes statues, bro.
Yep.
That is the All-American to you, sir.
Theo, Warren's been hanging around Drew too long.
Yeah.
It's all Drew's fault again.
He's
rubbing off. Rubbing
Yeah.
off.
Listen, man,
Hey.
they was like 10 yards away from beating us in that playoff game, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't be that confident. But what I will tell you is I do like that defense, and I think they can hold up against them guys. So
But we are to them what the Bucks are to us.
Facts.
see, that's the thing, right? That mental thing, you know?
It's a great comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see
I
how they
think
walked off
Seattle is more Seattle. I would
right.
say Seattle.
But if you see how they walked off the field when we beat them last year, they were completely deflated.
They said it was lucky.
Ring. I mean,
they said it was lucky, but at the end of the day, our defensive line is the team that is. Our defensive line is the reason why we keep beating them. Like, remember that Jalen Carter
had to make those back-to-back swim moves. He made those back-to-back swim
Jordan
moves
Davis
and
block.
won that
Then
game.
you got Jordan Davis. Yep, right after that.
Yeah, so like our
and
defense is the
24
reason.
points in the second half. What was it, like 24 points?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know about luck.
Bro, that D line saved a lot of
I don't know
legacies
about
that year, man. Because that was a second round exit. Oh hell! That would have been the last 3 years. If Carter hadn't stepped up with those sacks, the last 3 seasons would have been first round exit, second round exit, first round exit.
Oh shit!
So Carter with those sacks saved a lot of legacies, man. That's why I say pay the man because
you talking about that snow game, right, Art? You talking about
the snow game? Yeah.
I think they're gonna pay Jalen Carter just with the context clues he's giving out, bro. Like every time he's stepping out, he's saying "Go Birds." Like he's wearing some type of Philly apparel on him. Like usually when they in contract negotiations, like they're not really talking about the team like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But we'll see. I think we're gonna pay him, but I just think this is Jordan Davis's. Like it was Jordan Davis's time to get paid right now. That was it.
I think it's the same.
He earned that.
I think
it's his turn. It was his turn.
Yeah, it's his time. Like Jalen Carter's is coming up. Like there's no need to rush it. Like I feel like it's just a topic of conversation.
He's clearly being traded.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, shout out to Rob A is in the building.
Hey, what up,
Rob?
Yes, sir. What up, brother Rob?
Hey, what's up, fam? How y'all doing tonight?
All good, bro.
Ain't too much. Yes,
Rob,
sir.
we're 2 weeks away from training camp. You know what I'm saying? And we're just breaking down, you know what I'm saying, like the things that we're going to be looking for, the what we're paying attention to. Screw that damn list shit. You know what I'm saying? We actually got more clarity on that, you know, thanks to Warren, you know what I'm saying, explaining it to us. So I'm looking at that QB list a whole lot differently than I did.
I must have missed that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Warren, want to summarize that, brother Warren?
Please.
I want to hear. I want to hear.
Let me.
What your
I'll
take on
actually pull it up real quick.
Okay,
Let's see.
Oh, you pull the list back up more?
No. I got it. No, you good.
Oh, cool.
All right. It says this was not a 5-year projection or a career achievement award, but meant to answer a simple question: who are the best players right now, as far as quarterbacks? So it's not based on any Super Bowls, anything like that. No, it's not win related. It's simply if you were to start a franchise, which quarterback would you be picking first?
Without the accolades.
Yeah.
Starting
Take
at
away
zero.
the accolades, all that stuff.
Well, remember, age comes into that. So Jalen Hurts is already 28, pushing 29. So a lot of younger guys might, in theory, be put in front of him just because they're younger. You see what I'm saying?
Well, the
Even
only
though
thing that I got
they
a
might not
question
be
about is
better.
the Patrick Mahomes one. That's it. Like
What do you mean?
Patrick Mahomes didn't have the best season last year.
No.
So for him
He
to get
just gets
ranked that
thrown
high,
Or
in, bro.
Lamar.
He
Or
gets
Burrow.
thrown in. Yeah, he just gets
Yeah.
thrown
Or
in.
Josh.
It don't
but did
matter
y'all
what
see
they
the
do.
linebacker ranking?
No, I didn't
Nah.
see that.
I think they had Zach Bond ranked number 4,
Yeah,
Four?
that's
and
fine.
honorable
Okay.
mention was Jahad Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Like that. He
I'm
was
not
playing
even
really well.
mad at that.
Oh, Campbell about to
All right.
do his
Yeah.
thing
Let
this
me.
year, bro. Wow.
I got
Hey,
it here.
hold on real quick, Rob. Hey, there it is, right there. You see it?
Yeah.
That. It made me look at that listing. This is what made me look at the listing a lot differently. That thing a lot differently because now I understood. Oh, okay, that's why he's not in the top 10. Okay, got it.
Question, Leo.
You know what's
Is it a
funny with
way
that
you
though
could
is that
make it
go
a
ahead,
little
Phelps.
bit bigger? Can you make it a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit
trying
bigger?
now. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
I'll read off the linebackers while he
Oh,
does that.
cool. All right.
All
While
right,
he
so they
adjusts
got Fred
list
Warner at
too.
number 1.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
I can take
Earn that.
Roquan Smith from the Ravens.
Ooh, I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Carson
do too.
Schwezinger from the Browns. That was that rookie last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
pretty good. I don't know if I'd put him above Bond,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah, he's
wouldn't.
good.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Yep, you
agreed,
got
Rob. A.
Zach Bond at number 4.
Okay. Yeah.
You've got Jack Campbell at number 5, which is my Campbell.
Yeah, right.
Aziz Al-Shaair at number 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got Jordan Brooks at number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
You got Nick Bolton at number 8.
That's the Chiefs guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's solid.
man.
He's solid.
That guy, man. He's a real.
He be
He's
flying.
a real life
Don't he be
lightning bolt.
flying? Yeah,
Man, he's
like
flying,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he's solid.
He should get more credit than Mahomes for some of those Super Bowls because I'm telling you, those things were defensive led. When they beat us, man, that even though Jalen Hurts went off, that defense still did a good job. You know what I mean? Like they kept in check what they had to keep in check and made that Super Bowl happen for Mahomes. But he's going to get all the glaze, and no matter what the guy does, he still gets in the top 2, top 3. Guy didn't even play last year. What the fuck?
Yeah,
and when he
I
played,
know,
he was ass. The guy was ass. He's still number 2.
That's the hypocrisy art that
That's a
that we're
good
talking
point,
about.
Art.
Is that
That's what I'm saying.
you know
Yeah.
they're saying that this isn't based off of this or off of that, but he's just a household name. So yeah, of course they're going to have him in the top 5 regardless, because of his current legacy of going to so many Super Bowls and winning a couple. So that's hypocrisy, but it is what it is.
All right, they got Ejiro Cooper at number 9. That's that linebacker from the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they've got Devin Lloyd at 10.
Okay.
Devin White?
That's really
Devin
not a
Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, hold on.
Right.
Hell no.
You talking about the guy from Tampa? I mean, from Tampa Bay.
Carolina.
Right?
No, he's Carolina.
No,
Carolina.
The,
Carolina.
Panthers. The
Yeah.
Panthers.
Carolina, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's solid.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Who
he's
do we
good.
got on the honorable mentions? We've got Demario Davis from the New York Jets.
He's good.
Patrick Queen from the Steelers.
Oh yeah.
Overshown from the Cowboys. Oh, you got an honorable mention, Cowboy fans.
Wow.
Really?
And then you got Quay Walker from the Raiders.
John Campbell's not in there?
Campbell wasn't.
He's got an honorable mention.
Let's see.
I mean, he only played like 10 games, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's all the way at the bottom for honorable mentions.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't play a whole season, so
yeah.
I think John Campbell's about to have a
breakout year.
Yeah.
Now that he's healthy, he's got a lot of upside.
Yeah.
I also want to see Jeremiah Trotter Jr.
Yeah,
I would love that.
I don't think we're going to see as many reps from him till Bond's gone. But
yeah, we deep at linebacker.
Or unless they do something on the defense.
Last year anyway, so either Trotter Jr. is getting it this year or he's up next year, and I would love.
But they've been putting him on special teams, right?
He's
been putting Trotter on special teams.
I think he's there now, isn't he?
He is there now.
Yeah,
Well,
he could be coming
he's a
around.
huge character in the locker room. So if he can work out at that linebacker situation, it'd be a dream. Because
Do y'all
he's
think Vic
big
is
in
trying
that
to make
locker room.
him a lot like Zach Bond? Like that's why he's kind of like sitting back in the shadows right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
I think
He
they're
could
very
be, bro.
comparable.
That's a
He
very
could
real
be.
possibility.
Yup.
Popcorn.
Yeah,
Yup.
I think
Like
it's
to
real.
be the guy, the next green dot.
right.
Yeah, he could be.
He's being
Did
groomed
you
for that.
did you fellas see that one of the co-owners of the 49ers is wanting to buy the Seahawks?
Yeah,
Didn't even buy
That's
it.
the most devious shit.
Oh, the Indian dude, right?
I thought
Yes.
he paid $10 billion for it.
He wants to buy the Seahawks while being a co-owner of the 49ers.
A minority
Owning
Talking
Well, he would have to get rid of
owning
that.
the ops is actually crazy.
Well, they said that
I got a question. Is that even legal?
Yeah, I was
Is
gonna
that
say they
even
said,
legal?
yeah, here's
No,
what they
he would
said.
have to
he
sell
would
the
just have to
Niners
lose his
portion.
contract with the
Yeah,
49ers.
Here's how it works, right? Here's what
Yep.
they said. They said that the fact that he was a minority owner for the 49ers only speed up the process of vetting him because they've already done it before with the group that bought the 49ers. So it's not like they don't have any info on him. That's all. But he will not have he's going to have to sell those shares of the 49ers.
Yeah, you would have to give that up.
Which is probably already done by now. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? And then he can move over and then, but the point was that it shouldn't take long for the owners to make a decision on him only because they've had to do it before with him and a whole bunch of other people that bought the 49ers. So they got to work on them already. That's all. They just said the best thing that could happen with that is it'll just speed up the process for the owners to make a decision on whether or not they want to let this guy have a team or not.
Right.
I can see that though. I can see that happening.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he said that he is so happy that, the money that he would be paying would all go to charity. You know what I'm saying? So, like I think he's already making the necessary moves that they require of him before the owners actually sit down and make take a vote on whether or not to allow this guy in or not. So, that's where we're at, But
they need to do is vote Jerry's old ass up out of there. Senile.
Hey, fellas, like I said, we all just need to break bread together. We can go buy a team.
No, we ain't one.
All right, boys.
It's gonna be like $1 million altogether.
It's time to buy the Cowboys.
Hey, no, I don't want to buy them.
That's the most expensive one.
No, we're gonna buy them. We're gonna move them to Boise.
Running around there, bro.
Hey, you give me those billions like that, I do it just out of spite. And tell everybody,
out of petty.
First thing I'm doing is getting Jack out of that.
I wouldn't pick them. I wouldn't buy them because I hate losing. So I'm going to try to build them.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get Jack up out of there.
Game. And I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm real competitive, my man. I'm coaching, I'm owning, I'm playing to win the damn game.
I thought you were about to say I'm playing too, fellas.
Oh shit!
Bell's got a helmet and everything, yo.
We'll
petition might
for
see
an
his ass
expansion.
out there, fuck around, find out.
We'll petition for an expansion team for you. How about
Okay. Oh shit!
Probably coming.
Okay.
Expansion probably coming to oversee one of them overseas teams.
Yeah, I'm curious how that would work.
We're gonna get all the Canadian teams first.
Oh god.
Hey.
Oh, they're gonna get trucked.
The field is
Can you
the
imagine?
same as the NFL's. I'm fine with it.
Their field is big. It's large.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
big.
it is, man. And they don't be calling that bullshit when you crack the nigga. They really let you hit them guys in that league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the NFL let you too until like 20 years ago.
Go ahead, Art. What you say?
No, that's what I was about to say. The NFL would let you until 20 years ago. I'll be watching those old videos, man. Them cats made careers out of not one of those plays that cat made a whole career out of 20 years ago. Can you run today? I mean, just brutal. They were
Ryan Clark. Yeah, Ryan Clark, bro.
Each other. Oh,
yeah,
my
Ryan
God.
Palahalu.
Those guys were trying to catch bodies.
How many could y'all imagine how many targeting and the
The whole
severe
game would
shit
just
that
be
Brian
targeting him.
Dawkins would have had if them rules was in when he was playing?
He'd have been out of the
Oh,
league.
God.
He'd have been
He
Could
would
bankrupt.
have
you
been banned for
imagine
Yeah,
what
life.
they
kind
would
of
have took all his money, bro.
They'd have
Yeah,
suspended him.
they'd have
Man.
been now.
yo?
He would
Real,
have been
real
banned
quick,
for life.
real quick, fellas. I want to
You
ask
can't even
Rob.
watch a game.
I want to ask Rob this question. Hey, Rob, you know what I'm saying? Earlier we were talking about, I was looking at the first 4 or 5 games of the regular season, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I always call the first 4 games that stumbling, bumbling period.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. You could be 4-0, you could be 0-4. You know what I'm saying? But by week 5, you should know what kind of team you really are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with the fact that, like we had the Rams week 4, and then we have to go to there's no rest period. We got to go right to the UK for the following week.
Yeah.
And then we got to play, I think it's Carolina right after. You know what I'm saying? When we come back with no break in between, like no mini bye, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? What are your expectations as far as, like with all those elements added in there? What do you think? Like how are you feeling about the first 5 games?
I expect us to go 4-1, and the reason is because I think the first 4 to 5, 6 games, I think, is when the offenses are just trying to get their timing down, their rhythm. But I think when you have a defensive dominated team and your identity is your defense, I think we are going to have that one up coming into this season. Is we only really have 2 players that didn't play last year that's going to be on this team as far as starters go on that defense, but everybody else is still our starters from last year. I think with Vic Fangio, with the talent we have on defense, I expect us to really, really step up and make a statement early in the season with our defense. So I expect us to go 4-1.
Wow. I like that.
Who are we losing to, Rob?
I don't think we're going to lose to the Rams. Maybe Chicago. They kind of had they kind of had our number last year. Hopefully that they just kept fucking moving the ball on us. And it's all about matchups. You nailed it, man. It's all about matchups, and we match up well against the Rams. I mean, we do. That's why again they haven't beat us since 2020. I don't believe. But against Chicago last year, man, we fucking didn't look good, man.
That's Big Johnson.
Didn't look good.
Yeah, you better fucking rectify that mistake right now.
Yeah, he saw.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say, Ben
Theo.
Johnson saw a hole in our defense, and he did not hesitate.
No, he didn't.
Yep, he exploited it all.
I gave you everything you needed.
Rob, you hear this? You hear this, Rob?
I'm hearing it.
You set him off, Rob. You set him off.
Failed me twice last year. I gave you everything you needed to succeed, and you failed me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Matchups, that's just not a good matchup with us. Ben Johnson is pretty fucking good. I mean, I got to give it up to him. They just kept moving the ball on us. We just couldn't do shit to stop that team. And I really kind of hate them for that. But they
were on a roll last year. That's why if we would have won that 49ers game, that's what we would have played next. Yeah. And I was like, I'm good.
We stopped Chicago's run game and we beaten their ass.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel.
They still have Monunga and DeAndre Swift, right?
Yeah, they still got.
Yeah, but I was actually at that game.
You were there.
I
think me and Leo was live at that game.
On us that day, man. Jalen Carter's shoulder was hurt. Nolan was banged up. We healthy. We stopped their run game. We beating their ass.
I think I was blacked out for that Black Friday game after the Packers.
Yeah, that game was crazy to watch, man.
I don't think
it was a bad matchup, bro. It was a bad matchup on a bad night.
I think you're right. Yeah. I think we were live that game.
Yeah, we're live for that game.
Live. Yeah,
and you was tapping in with us while you was there.
I was talking to y'all while I was at that game.
Yup, that's right. Yeah,
I think I popped in for all of 5 minutes and I said all I feel is pain and suffering.
I know, Theo. Theo ain't gonna let us let that down, Leo.
And the black jerseys too, bro. That's what made it worse. In the black jerseys.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
But we never go all black. We never go triple black. We always go black and white pants. I think that's what throws it off.
I like that. I like the all black, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
black
we
pants,
gotta
black
go. We gotta go.
I know
Yeah,
everybody likes that Kelly green, but it's something about that all black.
yeah. I need
I
all
like the
black,
all
black
black.
helmets.
Yeah, the
But
all
the Kelly
black.
green hit
for-
different though. That Kelly green hit different.
Yeah, for sure.
It
But
do.
here,
It do.
Absolutely.
I think the
That
important
black
thing about
fire
the
too though.
But
that's
the
true.
Kelly green look different until you lose in it. That shit looks stupid when you lose in
Yeah,
it. I ain't gonna hold
Hey,
you, bro.
hey, you ain't lying,
Dumb,
function.
bro.
I had the Kelly green on that Cowboys game, bro. I
Bro,
was so
Yeah,
damn
right.
pissed, bro.
I was
It's
bro,
like
I
mad.
I
left the
gotta take
Chargers
this
game,
off.
bro. Bro, I left the Chargers game and I seen so many Eagles fans in Kelly Green. I'm like, yo, that shit looks stupid as hell, bro. Like when you lose, that shit
Yo.
look crazy, bro. When you
And
win,
that's crazy,
that
Function,
shit look
because you was
fire.
talking to us when you was at that damn Charger game. I
Yeah,
remember you was
bro.
crashing out on them guys over there.
Hey, bro. But see, that's why, like, I respect when people say Jalen Hurts doesn't throw over the middle often. But I saw it in person. The reason why he doesn't throw over the middle is because A.J. Brown won't catch the ball over the middle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dude has alligator arms
whenever
over the middle.
bro. Like whenever Dallas Goedert catches the ball, bro.
Yeah, I like
obviously
that.
he's streaking across the middle, but he ends up catching it on the hashes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not necessarily technically in the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, for me, now
And he's in
we'll
stride.
be able to get it's not that
Right,
it's not that
right,
Jalen
yeah.
can't do it. Jalen, he just knows his personnel, and he knew that AJ Brown wasn't willing to catch balls over the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was evident in that Niner game because he was throwing over the middle.
Facts.
Yes,
He was throwing over the
yep.
middle, and fucking AJ
Yep.
kept dropping him. He was half-assing
What?
it, going for the ball when he was thrown over the middle. Sure, you're absolutely right. I actually think
Yes,
he'll get the ball over the middle a lot more this year with Lemon and Stowers because they're fearless to go
And
over the
Wicks,
middle.
right? And Wicks. Don't
Octavian Wicks,
hesitate to
Wicks,
go over
yeah.
the middle.
I think Wicks
Yeah,
will be more
okay,
the
cool.
X. I think
Yeah,
Wicks
he's
will
going to be more
the
X. I think he's going to be outside. But
Yeah,
I think it's going to be Stowers and Lemon.
Yeah, I agree. And Goddard,
And
I think,
Dallas,
yeah,
Dallas.
Hollywood. I think those four players will attack the middle. So good luck to your linebackers and safeties.
Hollywood played a lot of slot in Baltimore too, so I can see him going over the middle quite a bit.
Right.
And he's
But
still
he's going to
Remember
take
how we
he's going to take the
AJ
top
out
off.
when we was watching that,
Yeah,
Joe?
man. Say that again, Pels.
Hey, Warren.
Yeah.
Is Warren here?
Yeah, can you hear
Wasn't
me?
we cussing AJ when Rob mentioned that man over the middle when AJ was alligator arming them Jones?
Yeah.
And then we come find out that boy was doing it intentionally?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't that just add more fuel to the fire after you know what's going on with this
Hey,
guy?
that's what I was telling everybody that ever since that Broncos game. The lack of effort. The lack of effort.
All season.
Ooh, boy.
And we don't have to do it. At the minimum, it was lack of effort.
Man.
Yeah, I
don't have
think
to do
so.
it no more.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you one thing about Lemon. One thing about Lemon, go watch his tape. That boy he grabbed the football.
He puts his body. He puts his body on the line.
Yeah.
He go get that football.
Where did they get that film of him going off with the Eagles? I thought he was hurt the whole time.
That was the rookie. That was the rookie camp.
Oh man, he looked good. Yo. I mean, sharp as hell. I mean, turning on a penny, turning on a dime, and he was going up and catching it right over whoever's head. It didn't matter who was covering him.
Yeah,
he don't give a damn. He don't care.
I'm not gonna hold y'all boys. I got to see it with pads on. I'm sorry.
Well, you seen it. I mean, you seen it with pads on. He was that guy in college. It's not like this is some.
I got to
some
see him in the
nobody.
uniform. I got to see him in the uni.
You got to see him in the green.
I got to see him in the uni.
Listen, there's been guys we've been confident about when they came to the Eagles, and there's been guys we thought for sure weren't going to be good, and it's been the opposite. So I agree with you.
Right.
You never know. You never know.
Because Jalen Rager was looking good too with no pads on. And
that's a great point.
Putting his body on the line.
That's it.
We're not going to do that, Warren.
Say less.
Boy, we're
Say
not
less,
gonna do
Warren.
Hey, we're not
less.
going to do that.
Warren, I think he might have touched a nerve. It was the immediate
don't do that
reaction
to that
was,
boy,
do not
Warren.
say his name. Do not say
Why
his
would you bring
name.
Steven's name up like that?
Now, do me this favor, and this is more for DV and Rob. Okay, Talk to me about our running backs room because we hardly.
We don't. Oh, good shit.
Talk about the running back.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Talk to me nice.
Yeah.
I love Tank. I love I honestly don't know. I like Pierce. I think Pierce is a thumper.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that was a really good move.
Was he from Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like our depth at running back. I honestly kind of like the way Tank was hitting those holes last year. That dude was like finding them. Like he was bursting 4, 5, 6, 7
he was just running
yards
people
a run.
over. Forget about holes. He didn't care.
He
just trucked.
Exactly.
Man,
I hate to interrupt you in this crucial time in the conversation. However, I must retire for the night. I have work tomorrow.
Good night, brother Theo.
Just call off.
I can't be calling off, Art.
He can't do that.
I'm in college. I need that money.
Yo, you heard how he said that shit?
Yo, Art's funny, bro. You can't hang out with Art. Art will keep you up all night.
I'm gonna say Art will get you in trouble.
Yeah, we're both gonna be calling off, bro.
Art, you ain't shit. You gonna get that man fired?
I'm in college. I need that money, man.
Hey, look,
I'm somewhere in the economic bracket of broke and broke.
No.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Hey, man.
Stop.
Yeah, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go.
My birthday is tomorrow, bro.
Right.
Stay in there, man. My birthday's tomorrow, man.
Oh man!
Happy early birthday, dear brother.
Oh shit! Happy birthday,
Happy
Drew.
birthday, bro.
Damn.
Wow.
Yes, happy birthday, buddy.
Young man,
Cancer
enjoy.
brother Eagles Drew, man.
All right. I'll
Yes,
see you.
And only 29. That's great.
Have a great night, Theo.
All right, Theo.
Yeah, 29, man.
Hey, Theo, you going to give us
Later,
our
Theo.
saying that you always do before you bounce, my brother?
yeah,
What kind of
we ain't heard
question
from,
is that,
we ain't heard from
fellas?
King. We didn't hear from King though. We got to hear King about the running back room.
Wait a minute. Let Theo say. Let Theo
Oh,
say.
my bad.
His
All
outro.
right.
His
Yeah.
outro.
Thank you, everybody here on the panel and in the chat for joining us tonight. I know, we take up some of your time to give you the information that we know, and we want to appreciate every one of you for sticking with us tonight. If you haven't already, please do a good deed today. If you haven't already, it may not make your day any better, but it might make somebody else's better, and that's what we strive for each and every day. And then thank you again for enjoying the game of football. And Lions to the Super Bowl. Fuck y'all.
Hey, thank you, Theo. We see you on the next one, my brother.
Oh, that's happening. Yeah. The 81st year is going to be the number. Don't worry.
My
buddy.
bad, but I think it's DV. DV, get ready to hit that question.
I want to hear what he.
Unless Rob Bay not finished.
Nah, man, I'm good, bro. I feel good about our running back room. I don't know if Shipley's going to make the team or maybe Pierce, but I don't know if we're going to carry 4.
I don't think we're gonna carry 4 either.
Okay, go ahead, DV.
I really don't see Damian Pierce making the squad. Honestly, I think that he's there to get the most out of Will Shipley. That's my opinion. I think that with Saquon Barkley, I think Saquon Barkley is going to have that he's going to have a C on his chest. I feel like that he's going to be one of those ones that's going to get the best out of all the offensive players and as a collective. I just like how he was more vocal, especially in that 2024 season when he was here and that hunger. I think that that 1-2 punch with him and Tank is going to hit differently. I think that what occurred in the beginning of last season is when they took that running game scheme away from the offensive line coach and Jeff Stoutland, and then when you start seeing Kevin Patullo, becoming part of the mix, you see him more north to south with Saquon Barkley, whereas though Saquon Barkley was, more of a overthinker. You see that at times he'd sit up there and he'd just dance a little bit, and then he would get tackled for loss, or it would just be like a rumbling 2-yard gain or something like that. Whereas though we're used to Saquon Barkley hitting the hole and making things happen. Now the narrative about Saquon Barkley is that Saquon Barkley needs a clean line. A Giants fan actually started that rumor, And it was so funny because that offensive line for the Giants was trash for years. On top of that, he had to run in that damn field. But then he gets here with a clean slate and everything. And we seen him make guys miss. You know, we seen him reverse hurdle over guys. So I think that we see that Saquon Barkley. We're probably not going to get a 2,000-yard rusher this year, but we're going to see a way better Saquon Barkley, man. They didn't break him number 3 for no reason. As far as Tank Bigsby, a lot of people, you know, started that rumor that he fits well in this scheme, which he does, but at the same time, he's a better north to south runner than Saquon Barkley. But I think that, you know, as much money that you pay Saquon Barkley, I feel like that you got to, you know, give him those carries. But Tank, he got to be a part of that 1-2 punch, man. And it's so crazy because Theo left, and I was thinking like, I wouldn't be shocked if it would be. It would be like that all over again, but for us, and then it opens up to those young guys because you got to get them immaculated, not only to the offense, but the NFL in general. Even though when Smitty came in, I seen the interview that Smitty kept saying that, you know, everything slowed down for him once he got into the league, and it was so easy for him. I don't know if Mekhi Lim is going to feel like that. Don't know if Eli Starr is going to feel like that. But when you get to the running backs, I think that's where you build your foundation up front, and then the running game, and especially utilizing Jalen Hurts for his superpower. And I always say, whatever offensive coordinator is going to come in here, you can't take away that superpower because it makes the not only the O-line better, it makes the running game better as well if they're struggling. So yeah, I think that the running game is going to be excellent.
My man, real quick, serious condolences to Bobby Murphy with the $2 super chat. He says I buried my dog of 16 plus years yesterday, and he feels awful. It is awful, man. 16 years, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, sending happy vibes, you know, condolences and everything your way, Bobby, man. I'm sorry for that.
That's like a family member.
Yeah, 16 plus years of loyalty like that.
That is a family member. That's a family member.
Bro.
Yeah. The new normal is talking about the dog in the past tense now. That's the hard part. It's talking about he was like this. He used to do that. You know, those things. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself time to mourn properly. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself time. And it's okay to mourn them. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Here's the secret. Stay functional.
Absolutely.
Make sure you stay functional. Not saying don't hurt. Not saying, but make sure because you know what? The world don't know, and life is still life in. You know what I'm saying? The best thing that you could do, the memorial that you can give your dog is to continue to live life and be happy. You see what I'm saying? Don't ever skip a beat. You know, not saying you can't feel and mourn, but just make sure you remain functional, and that's for everybody within eyesight and earshot of this podcast right here. Because again, I want you all. And you all know how I am when it comes to the birds section. Anybody who comes here, we got 60-something people here watching us right now, and I want all 67 people here between the 4 channels that's on here. You know what I'm saying? We all want you to be better after having left here than when you were when you got here. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have you out there looking like you come from a place where people don't care about you, and we want you to feel. We want you to feel informed, but also to have a good laugh and to distract you from things such as this. You know what I'm saying? So again, shout out to Bobby Murphy and all those out there. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just say something to Bobby real quick. Hey, Bobby, man, I know where you're coming from, bro, because on Christmas Day, I lost my dog after 11 years. So, you know, and I still think about her every day, bro. Every day, you know what I'm saying? Little things that she used to do, you know, it's not there. So yeah, bro, hang in there, man. We got you. We praying for you. But like Leo said, man, just stay functional, stay moving.
Thanks,
you know,
Tiffany.
we got those memories, bro. But we praying for you, bro. We got you, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, look, man, we are at the 2-hour 18 mark. I'm getting ready to shut this down. I want to give everybody an opportunity you know what I'm saying, to get their final words in. And since it's Eagles Drew's birthday coming up, you know what I'm saying, I want Drew to start us off with his final words and stuff like that. Go ahead, Drew.
Well, let me just say, man, I thank God for allowing me to see another birthday.
Amen.
You know, I really
How old?
appreciate it. Oh man, hey, 56, bro. 5'6".
Really?
Ooh, yeah, 5'6", man.
Hey, and don't look a day over 30, brother.
Hey,
Man,
well
I'll
said,
take
fellas.
it,
Well
bro.
said, fellas.
I take it, bro. I'll take it. So I'm
Straight
very
up,
grateful,
man.
man. You know, I thank God for my wife, man. She takes good care of me, you know, my family. I thank God for you guys, man. You know, I love hanging out with you guys, you know, meeting new people. You know, I've always been a
We
people person.
love you
So
too, brother
I'm
Drew.
glad that
Lieutenant,
Love you
definitely.
too, man. Love you too.
I
Yes,
mean
sir.
that, you know, now we got King
Yes,
DV in the
indeed.
building. I love
Yes,
having him
sir.
here. You know, Rob A, just man, everybody, all right, everybody, Fells, Warren, Leo, man, everybody in the chat, Tiff, Bobby,
Yeah.
Logan,
Yeah.
Logan Motorsports. Hey
Logan.
man, Logan is a ride or die, man.
Oh,
Salute
that's
to
my guy.
Logan, man. Logan
Yes.
Motorsports is ride or die, man. Tiffany, ride or die. Linda, ride
Tiff.
or die.
Yeah.
You know, so but everybody, man, I really appreciate it. I'm thankful, reflective, and just grateful, man, that the Lord allowed me to see another day. Thankful for my son, Elijah. Man, he over in the Philippines, in the Philippines, living his best life. You know,
Okay.
Oh wow.
yeah, man, I love it. You know, I'm just grateful, and I'm looking
I just
forward.
sent my son a text telling him that saying that he is my son is my biggest flex. That's what I just
For
sent my
sure,
son that text.
for
Right.
sure,
I told
man,
him,
Yeah.
for
I
sure,
told him,
man.
being your dad, saying that you
Yeah,
are my son is my biggest flex.
no
Yes.
doubt.
I
And
like that. Yeah.
you know what he said back? You know what he said back?
What's that?
Nothing.
What'd he say?
Nothing.
He said nothing.
Oh yeah. Hey man.
That's
Hey,
how they do me.
that's
He
that's
busy, Leo. He busy.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
kids
I
for you,
know.
bro. That's
I know.
kids for you.
That's just how my son. That's just how he is, man. I'm not complaining. I'm just laughing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
Right.
Because he
But
knows his
listen,
dad gets mushy over him. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
And they know it, bro. They know it, man. So, but you know, I'm grateful. I'm real reflective right now, and I'm excited about the season. We got 2 weeks, y'all.
Oh my
2
God.
weeks.
Yo,
Finally.
2
Drew.
weeks. We about
Finally.
Yo,
to get
Drew.
active, man. We about to get
Yo,
active.
Drew.
Cowboy
What's up?
season's almost over, yo. 2 more weeks.
Hey, Drew, man.
Well said.
Drew,
Well
if you hit
said.
Now Bar, man, you hit Now Bar this weekend, man. Please, man, let me
The
know.
now bar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
Okay,
the Eagles
okay.
bar out here in LA. I'm sure Drew already
Oh,
knows
y'all know
what
where the
it is.
now is
Okay,
in Inglewood.
okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know where the
just
Right
now
down
passed
the
by
is.
street.
through there, man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm right down
Hey,
the
you
street.
you gonna be there this weekend, Funky?
Thanks, Rob.
Man, hey, if you there, I'm there, brother.
Oh, you have to swing through, man. Because I found out about the now last year, so I'm like, okay, I gotta go swing through, check it out.
Yeah,
Now,
hey.
I just want to say this, you know, and it's just
I'm
because
gonna tap in with you on IG.
Yeah, please do.
As you were saying this, Drew, I felt the need to say this because, you know, I'll you know, like I'm thankful for, you know, you and Fells and Warren, you know, saying function too. You know, like you guys, y'all been my day one, but I want to be very clear. You know what I'm saying? DV and Rob A, you guys and your presence on this channel has been, it's like another shot of adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? And I so appreciate what y'all bring. You know what I'm saying? I so appreciate your willingness to be open and honest with us. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong or indifferent or what have you. And I'd just be remiss if I didn't at least recognize that and take an opportunity to give you two your flowers for being here, because it means a lot. When D'Angelo's here, you know what I'm saying, it's the same thing. But you know, like I will say, you know, like, you know, I want you, just like Warren and Fells and Art, you know what I'm saying, Function and Drew, you know, these subscribers that I have, some of they y'all contributed to this. And so I'm forever grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? And however we can, you know, when we can elevate one another's channels and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to doing that some more, and especially once, because y'all know when the season start, our subs are going to go up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, people really paying attention. Yeah, and so I really, you know, like I just, you know, again at 14 days out, I don't want to wait till I'm in the season to say it. I'm gonna say it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because your contributions to this channel started, you know what I'm saying, way before the season started, and I'm just, you know, ever so grateful for it. Thank you both. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, thank all of you. You know, thank you all. You know what I'm saying? That's not my.
Thank you
as well. I was
well,
watching TV at work.
Thank you as well, brother.
I
Thank you as well.
And that's not my closing statement. I just wanted to. I just, like I said, listening to Drew, it just, and I'm looking at DV and Rob because on my screen, you know what I'm saying, you know, they're right there with each other. So I was just like, damn, that's he's talking about.
Yeah, that's dope though.
You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, let me just say this real quick. Let me finish and end this off. Because I want to, like, everybody in the chat that's down for us. I also want to thank, you know, people like Game Time Brian. I want to thank people like you know, 1980.
Yeah.
You know, those guys.
Keep it real.
Yeah, because look, you know, we come at Dallas, they come at us, Washington, all that there. But what we do have is there is a community here. Right, there is a community where we do support each other. You know, it's football. It's not real life, guys. It's football, and that game has fortunately allowed us to come and be friends and be a community and be able to rally around each other. So I'm looking forward to seeing how King DV grows. I'm looking forward to seeing how, you know, how everybody that decides to be in this grows. And I love being a part. You know, meeting Rob and just everybody. Art. So, you know, I want to thank everybody, you know, it's because it's a community that we have, but even next level, Lloyd.
Just don't be mad when my man Rob ain't come through and nuke the whole channel, man.
Exactly.
Right. It's all right.
Y'all see how he cooking, right?
Yeah, we see how Rob can do.
Rob,
don't sleep on Rob.
Like,
don't sleep on him.
When he get in that zone, let him cook.
Yeah,
but no, I'm appreciative.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
That goes for DV too. When DV get in his zone, let him cook.
No,
it's all about Eagle Collective, all about the bird section. It's all about us birds.
Let me tell you something. What I learned about DV, right?
Oh man.
So DV got this thing, right? And I don't know if y'all ever notice it, right? But when DV hit his cadence, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you got to do.
He locked in.
That's what you got to do. Back up. Watch out, y'all, because you might accidentally catch a stray. You know what I'm saying?
Some strays at that.
Because
multiple
he got this thing, right? He got this thing. Because, like, you ever notice, if you watch his shit, you'll see when he, especially when it's a point that he couldn't wait to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's like, oh shit. Here it comes.
So that's facts. That's facts.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll be like, but here's the thing though. But when he get to going, you just be like, damn, yo, he just fried the fuck out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now here's the thing. With Rob, right? This is what I noticed. Rob has a very solid monotone type of thing. He doesn't have like a super big cadence and everything. And I think the problem is this. Rob, he done cut you like 10 times before you felt the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you realize what the fuck he just said. You're like, wait, hold on. What the fuck did he just say? And then they react to that. Right. And then the reaction don't. And then Rob does this. And this is what sets them off. I study you motherfuckers. Okay. This is how Rob sets them off. He makes his point. He cut them all up. They say something. And then Rob do this. It's just a jag. Oh.
Right.
When he called people jags, that rips people's hearts out. And the worst part about it is
because they don't know what it is, Leo.
Yeah, and the
worst part about it is
here's the worst part about it. Here's the absolute worst part about it because I see it. He rips their heart out and be completely oblivious to it and don't give a fuck. And this is it's the oblivion that pushes their rage button. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll start seeing how they try to, so I just, it's interesting because, you see how it, you too, Logan, you sit there, you got your fingers in all that shit. But them two motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? King DV and Rob A. When DV when you see him winding up, back up because he about to hit you in the face with a couple of, you know what I'm saying, information bricks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rob will just make you will let you know that you know what I'm saying, you're not wearing Jordans, you're wearing Bordens. Those are not the real thing. That's not those aren't real Jordans, those are Bordens. You know what I'm saying? And so and point them out to everybody. See, look, the sign ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Jordan ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and that's why sometimes I do think that it's real easy, especially for Rob,
what's up? What up?
To be bit tone deaf because you're only gonna.
It was good.
Rob
it
would
was
be
cool.
tone deaf until Theo say something.
It was hot in the mud, but
and then Rob would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry,
that was
I'm
Mississippi,
sorry."
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Rob would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. My bad. Yeah, you forgot Theo ass was here, and you said all that shit. Now he all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then telling everybody say something nice and have a good day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's dealing with these different
Theo do be
personalities.
catching them accidental strays though. Rob be
Yeah,
getting
he
them,
do.
you know,
He do.
be
Rob be
after the
hurting
fact,
them.
you know?
You know what I'm saying? And Theo be like, "How dare you say?"
Right.
And then you see the look on Rob's face. Rob be like, "Oh, my bad, Theo. Sorry, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry about that, man. I ain't mean that. Right? Yeah. See, and that's why I be trying to tell people that's that bullshit
Yeah.
because Drew normally does that shit. Warren to do the shit, but he'll run. He'll say something real fucked up and then run and leave me by myself because he's done that a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? And you be sitting there like, "What the fuck?" And then they be going off on me, and I'll be like, "But that was Warren that said that." Motherfucker set me up. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to know. You know what I'm saying? I realize like I'm seeing how this is working. I see how y'all do, and I'm just like, okay, all I gotta do is just figure out. You know what I'm saying? How to you know what I'm saying? Okay, this way. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, you know, I love y'all, man, for real. Real quick, I want to give because he hasn't been here. You know what I'm saying? Because he been on his dolo shit. You know what I'm saying? And now we get to see him because it's summertime and he's doing his thing. Fells, give us your final word, bro. Talk to us, man. You know what I'm saying? We missed you. So talk to us.
I missed y'all too, man. Y'all already know y'all my bird section family, man.
You just
y'all
left
already
us.
know that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You good,
Yeah.
Sergeant?
Oh, what you say, Art? What you say, Art?
I said you left us, bro.
Oh no, man, no, I'm still in the
I'm
building,
trolling.
man. I ain't going no damn way.
No,
But
I
you
was
know,
messing.
I ain't got nothing but love for
He
my
does,
bird
Shardy.
section family, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
Everybody on this panel, man. Everybody in this chat, yo. I'm y'all day one. I've been a soldier for this channel since day one, man. I ain't
Yeah.
got nothing but love. I ain't going nowhere. I'm rocking till the wheels fall off this
Oh
motherfucker.
man.
So thanks for having me on once again, Leo. Thank your family. Thank your
Always.
team. Lieutenant, happy birthday, Lieutenant.
Thank you,
You know what I
Sergeant.
mean?
You
Brother
heard? What's
Warren,
up?
Brother Art, man, Function, DV, Rob A.
Yes,
I
sir.
love y'all guys, man. We gonna keep cooking,
Love
man.
you
I
back.
see bright things in the future, man.
My
Nothing
Yes,
man.
less.
sir.
We ain't settling for nothing less, and we ain't supposed to.
My
So I'm
man.
gonna say good night. I appreciate every single person that's in the chat, man, who talk in the chat and who just watch and don't never say nothing, man. Salute to y'all, man. I love y'all too, even though y'all don't say shit. I got y'all. Y'all don't have to. And look at this panel. The whole panel got y'all. So keep coming, and we gonna keep grinding.
Go ahead, Function. You got it.
Man, all I want to say is, hey, man, the league is about to feel the fire, brothers.
Amen.
Brothers and sisters, man. The league is
Amen.
about to feel the fire, man, of Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, man. That's all I got, man.
Go ahead, Art.
Oh shit. Hey,
Go ahead, Art.
Function,
You
my
got it.
mizane.
No, I'm right there with Function, bro. To be honest with you, I'm tired of my guy getting disrespected. I'm talking about Jalen. So I'm
Too
thinking,
much disrespect. Art. Too much disrespect, man.
bro, this one right here with that list done really did it in. So I'm wanting him this year to just let him cook him, show him no mercy up out there, and say nothing like he usually does, because that burns him even more, you know. Because when someone comes out there and beats your ass and don't even say nothing, that stings even worse. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for, man. And I'm confident Jalen Hurts has never let us down. He's always got at least 11 wins. We know we're getting that at the minimum. And then anything on top is going to be just a cake that he's going to give us. So I'm ready.
Right. You know, one thing I want to say this. I want to say this about Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen, because I saw this today, and it had me cracking up, because I was thinking about Jalen Hurts, because that's what Jalen Hurts is to the league. So there's these videos out where these dudes, or not dudes, it's just people, period. They're recording themselves in the mirror, and then like there'll be a little kid or somebody standing behind them, and they don't see them, and then they go, "Oh shit! Oh," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's Jalen Hurts to the league.
Yeah,
people in the mirror looking at themselves, they think they fly and everything, and then they turn around and there's somebody who ain't said a word, just standing there looking, and scares the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? I had a cousin when I was growing up. I had a cousin who would sleepwalk, and one night he spent the night at my house, right? And I'm laying in the bed, and I woke up, and it was somebody. It was pitch black, and all I could see was a silhouette between me and the window, just standing there staring. Scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, I froze. And I was frozen for a minute trying to figure out what the hell is that. And then I realized that's my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's Jalen Hurts.
Again, man. What the
you know what I'm saying? He don't say much, but that's him. You know what I mean? Go ahead, King DV. Give us your final word.
First things first, I do want to say a good and healthy happy birthday to Eagles Drew, man. Ever since day one, he's been supportive of me, my channel. Also, secondly, I do want to talk about the this channel here. I've been a part of a lot of Eagles families throughout my time, because this is not my only channel I had. You heard or you saw 803 said, I would just go off the rails if I'm arguing with a Dallas Cowboys fan and everything. But I learned to listen before, and it's so crazy that Leo caught my little stint, basically how I am now. I'll be talking on my video, and I look at the chat, and then somebody says something, I'm like, I'm gonna get back to that. And then as they keep talking, now I'm just gonna use your information against you, and I'm gonna just keep going in with things I know. You know what I'm saying? But but this has been a great channel to be a part of. I'm happy that I actually came aboard and just able to put my 2 cents in with you guys. I got to meet guys like Eagles Drew, of course, Leo, Warren, Rob A, Art, Function, Fells, of course. So this is like probably the biggest Eagles family that I've been a part of. I've been a part of some other ones as well, and I'm just hoping that it continues throughout the season and moving forward. But like I said, all in all, I'm just happy that we could just sit here, talk about sports, get away from everyday life for a couple hours, and then get right back to the grind. And then hopefully in 2 weeks we'll be sitting here talking about what we've seen, what we don't like, and everything. And we're gonna have some debates and everything, but it's all in good fun of talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. As always, go Birds, of course. Jalen Hurts is going to be one of those ones this year, and that's all I got.
Hey, you know what? Before you go, Rob,
King DV,
I
if you don't mind,
make sure
I'm gonna get your info from Leo.
King DV, put your channel link in the chat again one more time,
please.
Folks. Again, check the descriptions. You'll see the links there. Make sure you go to King DV Sports and sub up there too as well. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Rob, hey, what you got, bro?
Happy early birthday, brother Drew. Man, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And just want to say you ain't got to be blood to be family. And this is what we are.
Amen.
We are family.
Preach, Rob. Preach.
Yes, indeed.
I love all you guys. I do. I mean, this is my escape from working my ass off all day, coming in, talking about our birds. And you got to be a very special fucking person to be an Eagles fan. Not all fans are created equally.
Ooh,
Not all
you
fans
got
are
that
created
shit right.
equally.
Hey,
We're
Rob
different.
cooking right now.
another level.
Eagles Drew, I see
We're just
Eagles Drew. Hey,
different.
Rob cooking right now. Hey, keep
Yes,
Yeah,
going.
he
come on,
is,
Rob.
man.
Keep going, bro.
This is Jalen's year, man. This is a year he's going to be shutting up all these fucking naysayers,
Yeah,
all these fucking
that's what I'm saying.
fools out there glazing Dak. Fuck Dak. Fuck the Cowboys. In a couple of weeks
Man,
from
fuck
now,
it, man.
we're going to start
Absolutely.
seeing the birds fucking rise because it's our year to go back to the Super Bowl. And here in a couple of weeks, we're going to start seeing the Dallas fucking meltdown because reality's going to hit them. They're going to be humbled.
Their
And
season's
it's going to
almost over.
be watch, rinse, repeat for Cowboy fans.
Again, Rob. Again,
For the
Rob.
32nd time or 31st time.
And lastly, just want to say I love you all, man. Love you. You guys are my
Love
family.
you too, brother
and
Rob.
Love you too, bro.
and thanks for having me.
Love you too, man.
Unfortunately,
Thanks for being
Warren
part
had
of the
to,
family, brother.
Yeah, the bounce.
unfortunately, Warren
Yes, sir.
dropped off. I don't know what's going on, but again, you know what I'm saying, another major contributor to this channel here,
Absolutely.
which is
Warren's the
and
best.
Eagles
Warren's the
Collective
best.
Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I can't say enough good things about this dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. He hit me up one day, right?
Oh.
And he asked me for a favor, right? And the thing about it was that, I said, and you guys will find out what that is and when the time comes, you know what I'm saying? It's on him. But I remember as he was talking to me, I remember saying to myself, he never asked me for anything.
Yeah.
Or never asked me for anything. And I told him, I said, I just needed to stop him from asking. You know what I'm saying? I was not planning, I did not have there was not a second thought to try to make it even harder for him or anything like that. I just said, yes. Whenever you need me, wherever you need me, yes. You know what I'm saying? Not know anything like that. It's just because, and I don't rock like that with very many people, but Warren of the Eagles Collective Podcast is such a good dude, y'all.
Yes, he is.
Such a good dude. You know what I'm saying? As a parent, you know what I'm saying? I would like his parents to know that they did a damn good job. All y'all, but his parents did a damn good job. He is cut from a very special piece of cloth and has been representing very, very well. You know what I'm saying? And if one day his parents anybody related to him happens to see this, just know we thank you. The Bird section thanks you for awarding the key. The Bird sections thanks the parents of King DV and Eagles Drew, you know what I'm saying, Function and Fells, of course, and Art, you know what I'm saying, and Rob A. Like the Eagles, the Bird section, thanks you all. You all come from you all are cut from a very special piece of cloth. And to Rob's point, he's right. You know what I'm saying? We different. It does take it's saying something. You got to have a few things loose up here to be an Eagles fan in order for it to make sense. You know what I'm saying? We're in our golden years right now, and so for me, you know what I'm saying, on our golden era right now, and so for me to, I got to tell you, it was a couple of y'all said, escape. This is what I get to do. I'm happy. I'm always having fun here. You know what I'm saying? For folks for me to, it's a humbling and a really feel good feeling when you've created something that's the description that people give you. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, I haven't been on another channel where the chat makes you laugh your ass off too.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Like the chat here, our chat, shit.
Is the work,
you know what I'm saying?
That work.
That's including everybody. And Theo too with all that too.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? But the chat, Nina, Linda, Logan, Flying Mind, Bobby Murphy, Tiffany, El Yepo, you know what I'm saying? Jimbo, Philly D, you know what I'm saying? Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? Even Nad 2.0, Marcus Blackman,
Joe, Jimbo,
You know what I'm saying? You know,
but
like
SGA,
SGA, even
SGA.
Y'all got to calm down, man. Y'all got to calm down.
All y'all like this
Talk to
chat,
him,
like
Mark.
y'all have created. The thing that I wanted the most was I wanted the folks in the chat, I wanted all my subscribers and channel members to take ownership of the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's not Leo in the bird section, it's we. You see what I'm saying? When you get your people start saying we, you know, now you did something. And you know, and to me, those are the real flowers, you know what I'm saying, that I get, you know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to at least take this time to say to all of you, you know what I'm saying, thank you for being who you are and what you are here, you know what I'm saying, and contributing the way that you have. You know, look, last year, you know, Rob A.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, Leo, bro.
Yeah,
hey
no
man,
cap.
thank you. You know what I'm
No
saying?
cap.
We do.
Listen, y'all, last year, the bird section, you know, DV and Rob A, last year the bird section sent so much money during Christmas for the homeless feeding. You know what I'm saying? We were able to clothe people and feed people at the Trenton Rescue Mission. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that I do every Christmas day. We go, you know, it was what my mom was doing when she died. My mom had just cut up 26 turkeys and then had a aneurysm that caused a stroke with an aneurysm.
Yeah.
And she died. She died on Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? And so my sons and I go out with my cousin who she was with, and we just finished the job that we picked it up where she left off at. You know what I'm saying? And so I explained this to everybody here on the bird section last Christmas. And when I tell you they came through with the super chats and everything like that, I had to go live from down there just so I wanted people to see what they could do, what I wanted them to see what they could do, what their contributions had given them. You see what I'm saying? Like this is what we did with it. And so, you know, like I'm anticipating having that same sort of effect this year, because now I'm putting it out a whole lot sooner. I'm saying it in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all, we're going to start getting things together early enough so that we can have just an even bigger impact, you know what I'm saying, at the Trenton Rescue Mission this year that we did last year, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like with you guys being here, you know what I'm saying, and then the additions of King DV and Rob A with that shot of adrenaline with D'Angelo in 1980. And hey, y'all, real quick, go sub up to Hoodie Kush.
Yeah,
go sub up to Hoodie Kush. He just started his his channel. You know what I'm saying?
So Angry Cowboy
fan. That's my man too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go ahead and sub up on their channels as well. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, again, you know, I love the way, I love their work. You know what I'm saying? I love how they're moving, and I think they're going to, you know, get to do some big things. I'm going to put Hoodie Cush's channel
info in the chat.
Yep, in the chat as well. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go ahead and sub up to Hoodie Cush's channel as well. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the Eagles Collective podcast. You know what I'm saying? Thank you again. You know, Warren, normally he's here, but I know he probably has bad reception or probably has something to do. But this would normally be his time to say his outro. But we'll catch him again on Friday here. And I'll see everybody. Thank you again, fellas. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know people throw that out there, you know, loosely and everything like that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, considering, you know, my background and everything like that, you know, I believe in effective communication and meaningful communication. And so with that, you know, and that's why I don't throw it out there like that. But right here with you guys, you know what I'm saying, this has been, and the Flying Mind too, you know what I'm saying, this has been a hell of a ride, because I'll be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, I told y'all before, my wife thinks that this is something that her husband and his stupid ass friends do. You know what I'm saying? She's not a football person. She doesn't, you know what I'm saying? This is not her jam. You know what I'm saying? If you are not talking about shopping or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you. A big reason why some of this shit goes as long as it does is so I ain't got to put shit away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I can't get away from that. It's waiting for me as soon as I get off.
Yeah, I'm a husband. Look, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. Let me tell y'all how much y'all hooked me up. Her ass done went to bed. I just heard her go up the steps.
There it is.
So the house is gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Even when I get off. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you for hooking me up, y'all. And here's the thing: I could talk this shit, but she don't even watch it. You know what I'm saying? That's how uninterested she is in it. You know what I'm saying? She don't care. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I will say thank you all for being here. You know, we're going to go live again on Friday. You know what I'm saying? At 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Of course, King DV, Rob, I'm going to send y'all the links and everything like that. I want y'all to get back up in here. I want y'all to come whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure we're going to have something to talk about between today and Friday as you see how they're linking these damn lists and all that shit. You know, DV, I'll be in your chat like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be like, he got to start cooking. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a treat when I can catch Rob A on somebody else's channel. You know what I'm saying? Last week was such a fucking treat because he was cooking the shit, you know what I'm saying, out of Lloyd and them on the Next Level podcast, you know what I'm saying? And that was funny as hell.
Yeah, he was cooking.
Nuclear.
It was like, oh damn.
Nuclear.
Rob just heard him. And here's the thing. My man was never really answering the questions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's still waiting for him to answer.
Yeah, this will give you a bunch of stats and stuff like that, but not actually answer the question. You know what I'm saying? And so,
yo, Leo,
yeah,
yo, Leo, bro, you know when you showed that clip of you wherever you was at shooting some shit up, you know?
What was I doing?
Bro, but you showed a clip, bro, of you when you was in the military, man. You was somewhere, bro.
Oh,
I remember that. I remember them clips you talking about, Function.
Bro, that was Rob A, bro.
with the machine gun.
Was in the helicopter.
In the helicopter.
On the chopper.
Yeah, he was in the helicopter, bro.
Yes, that was Rob. Bro. Yes,
crazy,
Function.
Bro.
That's right. Man. Yes, that was Rob A. Yes.
Bro, you know, instead of hearing pop, it was like jags, all these fucking jags on that defense over there. All those jags.
God bless, bro.
Here's the
me up with that one.
I used to think that it was just me and Drew, but now I'm even more convinced you can't have me and Drew, me and King DV, me and Rob A, King DV and Drew, King DV and Rob A, Drew and Rob A. You know what I'm saying? Rob A and King DV. You can't have us on the same on someone else's channel.
Nah,
bro. Rob A, bro. It was only Rob A. It was only Rob A. Eagles Drew was in the chat. I was in the chat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit just went off,
don't
bro.
forget about Low Eagle, man. Salute the Low
Shout
Eagle.
Out to Low Eagle.
Oh yeah, Low Eagle. Low Eagle.
Let's
another
not
one.
do that.
We was just hitting them left and right, man. I was hitting them live with the mic. You guys was busting them up in the chat. Man, that was a defeated fucking panel right there.
Rob, the shit was so bad. Drew got thrown in the garbage can.
Yeah. Momo literally threw me in the trash.
Momo threw your ass in the trash. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, he went full Uncle Ruckus.
Hey, Lieutenant, man, I'm gonna keep it real as shit. I don't like that shit.
Yo,
you can't be disrespecting my old head like that.
Yo,
that's family. That's real family talk right there.
You know, Fails, they know not. Hey, Fails, man, they know not what they know not.
Right, Function. You know,
it Fails. The get back is gonna be sweet.
Yeah, man, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I used to think it was just me and Drew, but after a while, especially getting acclimated to, I've been to Rob A, but really getting acclimated to King DV, it's like, ooh, god damn. he can't be a guest on too many shows with other.
That's what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
Everybody is super informed. Everybody's super informed, bro. I remember, bro, when I heard
DV, you muted, bro. You're muted.
I got it.
DV in South Philly, Drew.
So I live right now. I'm living in South Philly, but I'm from Uptown.
Really?
Okay.
Uptown. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why he was able to break down Arthur. I'm not gonna say the other words because I know my man on the channel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I heard, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. But he broke everything down. You know
like I said,
his new name is Arthur, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front though. You know what I'm saying? You know, like all I'm saying is like watching DV and Rob A is special. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
You know,
I agree.
Watching them is special. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're guests on other channels. They probably I guarantee motherfuckers probably think twice before. You sure ain't got nobody else? No, there's nobody. We really gotta have. All right, just call Rob A.
Leo, this is facts. The best thing you doing right now is you giving them their flowers while they here.
Appreciate you. Absolutely.
That's exactly what you're doing, man.
Well, when it's a job well done, you got to recognize
it
when it's a job well done. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yep.
believe in letting people know, like, yo, I see you, and 1,000%. This shit don't come easy for me. You know what I'm saying? In terms of telling motherfuckers, I'm very funny about the shit, but you know, I think it's because I've said it from day one, from when I started getting on these channels, starting with Mark's channel and everything like that. The one thing that I've noticed, the common denominator that I noticed amongst everybody in NFC East and then from other fan bases as well, is that they cannot handle a well-informed Eagles fan.
Yeah.
And the things that you used to say to us, you know what I'm saying, that me, Rob A, Drew, and Fells had to live through, you know what I'm saying, when you guys were younger, you know what I'm saying, you know, like that was their glory, their golden era. You know what I'm saying? We had to live through that. That was high school and college for me.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so it fucking sucked.
It
You
did.
know what I'm saying? And that's why that's why I had no feelings. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. You notice the only person I feel sorry for is Theo. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You notice the only reason
I heard me. Hey,
right.
I hope Theo hears this, man.
The only reason why I try to temper things when it comes to dealing with Arlington fans is because they're so emotionally invested that all they hear is attack. They don't hear the constructive criticism.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the part. They don't see it as constructive criticism. Even when you back it up with what you're saying with facts, they'll end it with, why can't we be excited? Nobody said you can't be excited.
Why can't we be happy?
You know what I'm saying? Why can't we have the Eagles? And it's like, yo, you do not have what the Eagles have. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have that. And that's where we invoke the whole thing with Fells. Fells told y'all we accumulated talent over a period of time, and then when Vic got here, that's where it was recorded. So we went from 30th to first in one season, and y'all think y'all that?
No.
Yeah, that's the only part they looking at.
Yup, you're not. You're not.
They're not looking at nothing else before that.
Right, and so when we say player development and all that stuff, that's where we get that from. So with that being said, thank you all for being here. On your way out, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Go on over. You'll see the description. You'll see Drew and Warren's channels in the description. You know what I'm saying? One more time here in the oh nope. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm all fucked up. One more time for Hoodie Kush, and then one more time. DV, put yours in there again one more time. You know what I'm saying? Put your channel link in the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all going over there. Make sure y'all
I see it now.
DV, didn't you hit 1,100 on this channel?
And
he was here when that joint.
Where you at now,
You
King?
hit 1,500. You hit 1,500 the same
I'm
night.
close to 12. I'm close to 12
good
now.
Shit.
I need
good shit.
Yeah.
12.
12, like, hey, y'all.
Yeah, we talking.
Let's get him
like
up over
17?
there. Let's get him up.
You're 17 away from 12? Hey, y'all,
Yeah,
come
we
on,
gotta
man.
get him up. We gotta get him up. Go over there and hit that like button. Go sub him up.
Sub him up, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Sub him up gets him over 1,200. Let's
look out for family.
Let's do that, y'all. Let's do that.
DV be cooking, bro. We need it. Come on.
Yeah, let's get over there. Hey, DV, man, I'm gonna start talking in your chat, but everybody else be cooking in that joint. You be
they do.
We show no mercy up in there, man.
I don't gotta say too much, man, but I'm gonna start talking in that joint. You know,
DV. Let me tell you something. This is what makes the thought of Rob A getting his own channel. DV has a rumpus room.
Right.
DV got a rumpus room. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, everything goes. Everything be
fun. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
He don't hold back. I don't give a fuck. Blah.
And that's why when he broke down Arthur, bro, that's why that shit was so poetic, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who Rob A is.
It's a rap for the Patriots this year.
I'm gonna tell you who Rob A is. You know who Rob A is? Rob A is Tupac on Above the Rim. Playing out the mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's Rob A. That's what he do. He slice you all down your face, slice you here, slice you there, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? DV just pull his belt out and just start whooping your ass, just to be whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass off the thing. Get your ass off the thing.
BTA time.
Yes, it's always belted. Well, you know,
you're not coming with the alcohol
too. He throw elbows.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
You go everywhere.
No, Drew.
Flames,
Drew, that's you. You be up there squirting the alcohol on
with the alcohol.
Oh, you cut always that shit on fire.
And then you got Art and Function stupid asses laughing out loud. And then it makes it worse because they be embarrassed. So you know how you got two people.
It's too good.
Putting hot sauce on it.
Bro, you gotta come off mute for the laugh. Bro.
That's functioning.
I know. I am.
You gotta come off mute for the laugh, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm supposed to be there, man. I'm supposed to be there.
They just sit there and just laugh at everybody. So it's the island of the misfits here. You know what I'm saying? But this is like Rob said, we family. You know what I'm saying?
Leo, that's why we banned from all the damn channels, man. We got them pissed.
Man. Right.
Real quick, because Fel said this, and he's right, and we're going to go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Our original name.
Oh shit. Yeah.
If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? The bird section, you know what I'm saying? Our chat and everything, we're the clumps. It's dinner time here. All shit,
the clump family.
You know what I'm saying? Is anything. I you know, hey, I'm trying to keep the peace and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the father talking shit and the grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So and she represents all the women: Tiffany, Nina. You know what I'm saying? Shardy, all them. You know
Linda.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Eagle girl.
Blessed by God. Blessed by God. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Dr.
a day
Jen,
one.
You know what I'm saying? So we got we got a good crew of people here. You know what I'm saying? Once again, you know what I'm saying? I so appreciate all y'all for being here. Again, with that being said, I will catch all of y'all this Friday at 9 p.m. Okay, right back here on the Birds section. Oh, go Birds!
Go Birds! Go Birds! Peace. Go Birds.
I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.